this year I was like, I'll just put it off. I'll put it off. Then the news came out, and I was like, sweet. I didn't waste.
I got a trick for you.
8 minutes of my time.
Get 10 of them. Your odds will be 100%.
That's a valid point. What if you got like 200 of them?
You
would
more
become
than
the flu.
You infect anyone you want at will.
We got a little something old, something new. Nothing is borrowed today, and nothing is blue unless we end
you
up.
Might be blue.
It depends on how the Isaac run goes, I guess. But we're gonna play Afterbirth, and then we're gonna play Full Metal Furies. Furies.
Don't even try it, chat. You're not gonna get away with it.
Has anybody made the joke that it looks like Full Metal Furries?
They're not animals, though.
I don't see any tails.
They're ladies.
There's a lot of things I don't see, and I'm glad to not see them. And in our final section, we're going to play some Quiplash. Let's play that hockey and some Isaac.
Is that a thing they say when they start a hockey
That's
game?
a Saturday Night Live thing. Chance the Rapper played a reporter who didn't know anything about hockey, and he said, let's play some hockey. And then, or let's play that hockey. And then the Canucks have used that as their, like, Twitter announcement for 6 months, and everyone's like,
wholesome.
Stop. Just stop it, please.
I thought it was wholesome. I didn't know you didn't like it.
All right. It was wholesome the first time. You want to provide us a seed, Nicholas?
Yeah, okay. Eden Seeden, here we go.
Eden Seeden. Here we go.
Eden Seeden, Steven.
Oh, I really like this this hat situation for my Eden cat. It's a cat, apparently. F1ZD.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Fizzed.
176L.
Ooh, can't do much with that one.
Fizzled. Well, the top one's fizzled.
Yeah?
I don't know what the bottom one is.
I'm playing Isaac instead of Eden.
Oh.
What a terrible mistake.
Did they add this cat option in the recent updates?
I actually
ears?
have no idea.
I've never seen this cat before. It's cute.
There's a lot of different hair pieces you can get.
What is it? F1ZD,
Oh, yeah.
16L.
F1ZD. No, 176L.
176L. Got it. Thank you. All right, let's do it.
Like parsed it oddly.
my one streak.
I'm a Nico.
Oh yeah, I have never seen this before.
It's a cat.
That is cool.
I like the Einstein hair and the old man grandfather hairdo. Like you look like Father Time.
I like the Lilu hair from Fifth Element.
At first, I was like jealous of all the hair, and I said it's not fair that all of these characters have hair. When I look up, there's just none there. But then I realized that actually, like, Isaac is bald. So there's been enough bald representation in this game for them to be a little hairless now, I think. Just my perspective.
One harder starter.
We're doing the whole show in rhyme today.
You got a harder starter.
I'm scared. There's lots of champions.
You should always go to the right when you start a run, not the left. The left.
I went left.
And that's a fool's move to go to the left.
Well, I found the boss room, but I didn't find the item room.
That's exactly where I went.
Classic mistake. I've got 5 hearts right now.
What?
Some of them are like fictional hearts, but anyway. Cobalt,
right.
How was your December?
Okay, I was gonna be the one.
How was your December to January?
It was festive.
Apart from the flu.
I lost a lot of money in Vegas, and
that's not good.
I got heckled by a drug dealer,
What?
which was great.
In Vegas.
Oh, there's
In Vegas. I was walking across the walkway, like from the Planet Hollywood to our other hotel, and
Hollywood's a planet and Pluto can't be?
That is where Britney Spears plays. It's in NASA's definition. Is if Britney Spears plays there, it's a planet.
It's in
We
there.
gotta send her on tour around the galaxy. Sorry,
That's
go ahead.
not bad representation. But I walked by this guy and like his motley crew, and as I passed,
I thought we were talking about Britney Spears.
Yeah, same.
No, he was thugging. He was thugging.
Wait.
Him and his boys. I don't know. I thought they were trying to like sell me titties because that's usually what they try to sell you on the street is titties. They're like, you want to see some titties? Want to go to strip club? Titties.
I got 2 titties right here.
So I was just like, no thanks. And as soon as I said that, I must have triggered him. He was like, "Oh, nobody wants to hang out with this boring motherfucker, fucking fat ass." And then he
Wow.
And then he continued to yell "fat ass" at me as I was going down the escalator multiple times, and I was turning around going, "Fuck you, buddy." And Lisa was like, "No, no, don't." And then he kept talking shit to me, and then she was like, "All right, let's turn around." But we kept going.
Dude,
He had
Vegas,
like two or three buddies with him, so
Vegas is a nightmare for that. This is not even close to being on the same level, but at Champions of Fire last year, I woke up early and went down to get a coffee for like $9, and some dude came up to me in the casino and was like, "Hey, here's my CD." And I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna take this." And he said, "All right, buddy, you look like you're from fucking Utah," and walked away. Which at the time I didn't even understand if that's an insult or a compliment, but it must have been meant as an insult based on his tone. So, but it was,
man.
yeah, I don't know what's going on in that place. Everybody's so angry all the time. I thought it was a vacation hotspot.
I
thought-
had some old guy try to scam me too.
At first, when you said that, I thought you were gonna mean that, like, when he said nobody wants to hang out with this motherfucker, like he was being down on himself.
Yeah,
And
like,
you're gonna be like, "Oh no, it's okay, man. I'm sorry."
he was melancholy.
I was with my fiance though, so clearly at least one person wanted to hang out with me.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
It's a
Are
valid
you
point,
kidding
yeah.
me, dude?
You're the one selling drugs
oh.
on the Planet Hollywood Bridge, man.
I know, right? Get a life, bro. Like, jeez.
I'm sure he was
Then-
just deflecting. Probably no one does want to hang out with him.
I was putting a cash receipt in one of those ticket dispensers,
I thought you were going to say
And there was
titty
a-
dispenser. I was
Yeah.
100% convinced.
swimming in titties with my, with my
I had a
coupons.
friend tried to put $1 into a stripper once, and that was really
Into a
embarrassing.
stripper?
Yeah.
Like
You
into
gotta tuck them. You gotta tuck it.
into the
No, like as if she was an ATM.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
she was grabbing the bar and then leaning forward with her legs open, and he was like
Nice.
putting the dollar like as if
In the slot.
Was he
as if
expecting
it would-
4 quarters to come out of her mouth?
like it was gonna give him a bag of chips or something.
That's how you get herpes.
Yeah, maybe not a bag of chips, but a bucket of crabs.
His girlfriend was like, "No, don't do that."
I got not attacked, but this guy was camped out. This guy was camped out next to the ticket dispenser. Like, I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, you look like a real solid guy, a straight shooter." And I'm like, "Oh, because of my baby face. He probably thinks I'm just some tourist scrub daddy who
He's seen you
cares
fire
about
a gun.
humanity."
You're a straight
But
shooter.
immediately he goes in, "Do you know what Fix-A-Flat is?"
Oh,
Yes.
Lord.
And I'm like, "Yeah, this money's not mine. It's my fiance's." He's like, "Oh, okay. I respect that. Real straight shooter." Then he grabs my hand to shake it.
Oh, that no good.
Crustiest hand I've ever held. Like,
Did he go for an elbow or did he not?
hard. No elbow, but hand was like, it was like, you know the guy made of rocks in
Like
The Thing?
Fantastic Four?
Michael
The
Chiklis,
Thing?
the thing?
Yes. It
He's
was
made of
like
chiclets.
holding his hand.
Oh, Lord.
And then when I looked at it afterwards, I noticed around his thumbnail was like blood, and I'm just like, oh
Oh.
my god. So I escape him, and I go back to Lisa, and we're walking, and she tries to hold my hand, and I'm like, don't touch it.
Wait, but
it
what-
needs to be
It's
cleansed.
infected.
What is Fix-A-Flat, though?
Fixes
I
the
don't-
flat tire.
He's like, yeah, okay, bud. You need $10 for Fix-A-Flat that you drove your car here that's in valet right now at the Paris Hotel. Okay. Let's
Oh, he was coming
take
up
me
with
to-
Oh,
excuses
he
for why
is-
you couldn't give him money.
His tire was flat,
Apparently.
and he wanted you to fix. I see. I understand now.
Yeah. That was his scam anyway. I
Some-
must have looked real dumb.
Some people might think this is overly cynical, and maybe it is. But I think if you're in any major city and a stranger opens a conversation with a completely like out of nowhere compliment, it's never gonna end well.
Yeah, I agree.
Rarely do people outside of like, you know, Jackson, Missouri go like, "Hey, you look like a straight shooter. Let's be friends." It's always like, "Have I got an opportunity for you?"
It
I think
was
Vegas is
pretty
also
horrifying.
known for being sort of a haven of people looking to take advantage of tourists. I mean, as many cities are, but
Yeah. I can
that
see.
place is specifically known for people that are like magicians and want to do weird
Yeah.
stuff.
I did. That was like I don't know. Those are the only 2 bad things that happened, though. The rest of the trip was great.
That's good.
And I got to eat at Gordon Ramsay's burger twice, which was oddly affordable, actually.
Burger.
He just
Burger's
changed
Burger.
it. It's called Gordon Ramsay's Burger now.
Oh.
So they
It's not
added
called
an
Burger
E.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird
Burger.io.
name.
I
It's like all the
might
vowels out of it.
end up going back to Vegas this year. I'm undecided. And
Let's go.
I'll give you the wherewithal or the situation. Final Fantasy Fan Fest is back. It's once every 2 years. Kate wants to go, and she's like, "You don't have to go this time." And I'm like, "Yeah." And I like really don't like Vegas, but then like after it's been 2 years since I've been to Vegas, I go, maybe it's cool now. And it is cool, but it's not my cool. It's not my kind of
Did
cool.
you see any shows last time you went?
No. But I have
Okay, well,
I have
there you go.
seen Cirque du Soleil in Vegas once, and it was amazing. It was incredible.
I saw the Beatles Love one,
Right,
and it
yeah.
was really good.
Treasure Island.
And we saw the Blue Man Group.
The Luxor.
Yes. Which the Luxor's really cool if you go up the steps, like to the Blue Man Theater. They have like this giant hieroglyphic statue
Yeah.
and like all these, I don't know, sphinx and temples and stuff. It's really awesome.
A Noxuna
I wish
Moon.
there was. I want a Green Man theater for Charlie Day. And it's just him dancing on the stage for hours until he gets tired.
One of the Blue Men is really good at catching marshmallows in his mouth. He was deep throating them like 6 inches into his throat. It was
A hell of a talent.
Are
And
there
then he gave them to somebody.
Are there 3 Blue Men?
I thought there were 4.
Or are there like 100 Blue Men? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think there's like 100.
yeah, there's
What?
they're in like multiple parts of the world simultaneously, right?
Yeah, I think there's like a Blue Man Group like in every city or something.
Oh, that's weird. Not sure I like that.
It's like you can be a Blue Man Group
Yeah.
like franchisee.
Theirs
All
was
you have to
pretty
do is
good though.
Oh, they've got to be like the original Blue Men, right?
I don't know about that, but they had some weird like scorpion drums that moved like insects. So I mean, they got the hookup, and they're in Vegas, so that's got to be like the top of the Blue Man Pyramid when you're in Vegas.
Oh, that's the best shows on earth.
And they're in the Luxor. I mean, come on.
A Noxuna Moon.
I saw an episode of Shark Tank. Someone was pitching their magic show that they wanted to have in Vegas on Shark Tank. They didn't get a deal, probably needless to
What
say.
if I wanted to pitch my stream on Shark Tank?
I have
Like,
actually
hey, yo,
thought about
I think
that.
you should.
invest in me. I will give you 5% return over the next 10 years.
Well, you know they're going to want 25% because it's just they won't have enough skin in the game. They love to see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you got to haggle them down to like 17.5%, and then they'll be like, well, what's the difference between the 2.5 to 20? Well, just take 20 then. Am I not
do you
worth the
need
extra
this?
2.5?
What do you need this $500,000 for? What are you going to use it for?
Speaking
Yeah,
of
Production
don't
crew,
understand the
marshmallows, Jello pit.
speaking of $500,000, Kevin O'Leary shouldn't be giving anybody any money because he owes his creditors $500,000 from his failed run at the Conservative Party leadership in Canada.
He didn't win?
Oh no, he dropped out.
But
Oh,
if he
okay.
won, would he still owe them money?
I think that yes, that probably.
Or did
I
he
think you
just
still-
make it up for it in political favors?
I think you still have to pay the people that you contracted yourself with.
In theory.
See, here in America, they just give you money for free, and then they're like, here, make law. They're like, okay.
Dude, it actually reminds me. So, Kate and I watched an episode of this show on Netflix because I love really bad reality TV, and it was called like World's Cheapest Weddings, and it's an Australian show
Nice.
about people who try to have weddings for like under $500, basically.
I almost watched that too, actually.
Dude, episode 1 is great because there's like one couple that's like, I bought all my stuff on eBay, and then it goes okay, and then one couple is like, well, we just paid for a visa for my wife or my fiance at the time to live here, so we don't have much money left over, so we're just having like a barbecue. And then when they loved each other, it was fantastic. But then one couple was like, yeah, we're having our wedding for free because we live on this island, and everybody on the island just gave them everything. And I was like,
Cool.
this is a lie. This is not a cheap wedding. This is hundreds of people donating their time They were like, and they were talking up like, oh, well, it's so stupid. Like all these city slickers, well, they have to buy like fruits and vegetables for their wedding. I just go out into the field and pick some corn from like a neighbor's field. And I'm like, that's a donation. Somebody donated to your wedding. That doesn't make it cheap. It's a lie.
Yeah, I guess I know what you mean.
I mean, it can be cheap and still be labor intensive, though.
It was, but it wasn't even them doing the labor. It was like, they live on this island with like 1,000 people, and you know, probably get 2 TV channels. So the guy who runs the flower shop was like, "Yeah, just come over and pick some flowers."
I mean, if you can convince people to pay for your shit or give you things, it's still cheap. You just have very good powers of persuasion.
I don't resent them. I just resent the show being like, check, because they were saying things like, see, it's really possible to have a wedding without spending a lot of money. I'm like, yeah, if you can convince 100 of your neighbors to give you their time and like goods for free.
What if you yourself decided to start an arboretum that grew like 1,000,000 white roses for the sake of your wedding? Like you learned everything about how to cultivate them just for that one event. Would that then qualify? Well, however many you need.
I mean, it's like
5?
5. So there's got to be somewhere in the middle between those two values.
You just need 5 roses, 1 for the podium, and
let's say 100.
Okay, that's more feasible.
That's like a number that maybe someone in the world's ever used.
don't think you need to start your own arboretum to grow 100 roses. Yeah.
Okay, I guess that makes sense also.
Like I'm being honest, the lady went out into the wilderness and picked a bunch of corn, and she's like, "Oh, people in Sydney have to go to the grocery store and pay for their corn. The idiots!" Like you're in the farmer's field picking his corn because he said it's okay. And the husband put on a wetsuit. This is not a joke. He went scuba diving in his wetsuit and like spearfished an enormous like ahi or something like that, and was like, "Check it out! All the city slickers buying their meat like idiots. Just buy a wetsuit and an oxygen tank and a harpoon gun. Go farm your own meals."
Do you not think that's badass though?
It was pretty cool, I'll admit. But they always had like an air of superiority, like anybody who doesn't do things that way is a moron.
Well, that's like what I was talking about with the people that want to live in Alaska. Like, if you don't want to risk your life walking over a river of ice, you clearly haven't figured out life yet.
It's like there was a commercial on yesterday, and it was like, people used to not be wusses, and it showed like a dude. He like wiped his nose on his t-shirt and then went back to fixing like a 1957 Chevy Camaro or something like that. And then it showed, it was like, but that's not today. And it showed a guy sick in bed. And it was like, oh, he's got a cold. I want to say like, you know, like literally like 100 million people died of Spanish flu.
How did they know that was the same illness that they compared the two?
I'm just saying, it might not be like terms, all right? I'm just upset that millennials keep eating shit. It all comes back to that in the end.
Because we're eating.
Because we're buying food from the fucking grocery store, and if we're sick, we sit in bed instead of spreading our germs to the entire population. Except also
so you
people
don't think
died
people
of disease.
Stayed in bed?
No,
I stayed in bed naked for 3 days, and I chugged NyQuil pills.
The original millennial then, Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory,
yeah.
His whole family was bedridden.
His whole family stayed in bed. And it was proven by Grandpa Joe's actions, they didn't need to.
They didn't need to. They were just wasting our time, pointlessly becoming victims.
Yeah, it's a victim mentality is the thing. It's infected all of the family from what's their Bucket? The Bucket family?
Yeah, the Bucket family.
Whole Bucket family, just a family full of victims.
He didn't want to come out of retirement to walk, basically.
I don't like cabbage stew, but I don't want to get a job.
I have had my cousin's foot lodged in my past 20 years.
Not to mention, like, dude went from being bedridden to dancing to flying.
In like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He flew.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's the fizzy bubble lifting, though. Oh.
It's pronounced
Grandpa Joe, the miracle worker. He steals all my money in Vegas, that old fuck.
Grandpa Joe.
Oh my god.
Grandpa Joe, is there a slot machine with that on it?
Willy Wonka every time. Grandpa Joe shows up, I'm like, no! He's blocking my Charlies.
I love that as a term.
I love the gaming industry in Las Vegas because you know you go there And you're like, oh, a slot machine. Bells, cherries, you know, other fruits.
Bars.
Yeah, bars. I forgot about those.
A lot of bars and sevens.
There's the standard bar, there's a 2 bar, there's a 3 bar. And then you go there and you realize, oh, it's actually like either movies from 35 years ago or vaguely racist, like, Oriental Dreams. And then there's just like a woman in a red dress, like straight out of Rush Hour 2. You're trying to match those up.
I played Sharknado.
Oh, Lord.
And I won $100 my first spin, and then I lost it on the next slot machine. Awesome.
I would say Sharknado doesn't fall within that grouping.
No, absolutely not.
It's
very
very
pretty
progressive.
good.
It's like an ironic slot machine.
That makes me want to play it more.
I like the Sharknado one. I played the Goonies slot machine. That fits under your category, though.
Absolutely. I don't like. I want to genuinely, sincerely, if anybody here works at like the Nevada Gaming Commission, or you have any role in making these slot machines, I just want to let me be a fly on the wall at the pitch meeting. That's like, oh, should we make like a Tootsie slot machine? Seems like the demographics that come to our casino, they're big fans of Tootsie.
It strikes me as a smaller group that runs that operation. Maybe 1 or 2 people are in charge of that.
I think there's companies that make the damn things, and then they're like, yo, this is our hottest shit. And they're like, all right, give me 5 of them.
Right.
You know?
But the person who decides the machine in the first place, though, like, what is their thought process?
Oh, they're just like, what's the cheapest movie that's
we can get
recognizable
yeah,
that we
right.
can make a machine out of?
3 men and a little lady.
There'd just be pictures of, like, Charlie Sheen's face on them.
I haven't seen a Charlie Sheen slot machine yet. That'd be a good one, though. Like,
rolls off the tongue.
Scarface
Charlie
one, too.
Sheen slot machine.
Slot machine.
Ooh, this boss rush, no Spanx.
You know, as I was a little kid, I thought there was a chance in my life that I might end up with a gambling problem because I like the culture of slot machines. I like the iconography that's on them. You know, the cherries. I'm down with cherries.
Of course.
The bars, I don't really get them, but I like them. The sevens, they're lucky, right? Like sometimes there's grapes. I think also. I don't know. I didn't really get why they were the things that they were, but I wanted to be part of that world. And I'm glad that I decided that I should think more about it later in life.
Yeah, that seems sensible.
They'll take all your money.
Well, I played
You win $150 and then you lose it in 2 minutes.
I played a ton of like Vegas Stakes on Super Nintendo. Like that was my dream video game as a child. It was just like you can play blackjack and a simulated slot machine. But I
Forever
actually,
with no consequences?
For the most part, I just like, I don't know. I get sports gambling. I don't get other kinds of gambling. And I guess I don't even want to be, I don't want to have it explained to me. I'm content, I think. Because like, someone tweeted me and there was like this video about loss aversion. And I think it's something that I 100% either suffer from or benefit from. Where like losing $100 is like getting shot in the arm to me. And then winning $100 is like, okay, so what?
Based on how you play Isaac, I would have thought, like, your perspective on risk is that you take more risks than you need to sometimes.
Yeah, but
you gotta win big or not at all.
Yeah.
But not in...
And I'm too cautious.
Not in real life, though. This is a video game.
Yeah. I know. But I can't separate the two sometimes with that. Like, because I'm so risk-averse in real life, I don't want to do it in video games either, even though there's no consequences.
I lost $200 in blackjack in 20 minutes.
Good lord. See, that would be like, I would actually probably just get on the next plane. In that case. I wouldn't be able to, I would wake up in the morning and still stink of the shame that I would. And I'm not saying it's something you necessarily should be ashamed of. Just for me personally, I don't think I can get over that.
I didn't win any hands. I was min betting too. Like, I wasn't just YOLOing $50 out there or something. I was playing the minimum amount. Little scumbags. I had one of those old lady dealers, though, that just knew she was wrecking me.
Nice.
Should have got off that table.
Apparently, the bar originated from the Bell Fruit Gum Company logo.
Oh, of course.
Oh.
That's such a specific thing, but I'm glad I know now. Thank you for
Are we talking about
me.
the Bellfruit Gum Company logo?
Yeah, of course. Obviously.
The Boogie Woogie Boogie Boy from Company C?
It's kind of cool that there's such weird stories to this stuff, though, because it's such a part of everybody's culture that we never think about, but there's some very specific people involved with why it is that way. Maybe that doesn't do it for you, but it's kind of cool for me.
The history of gambling is kind of interesting, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I also feel like, I mean, this is going to sound like, you know, oh, 200 IQ. But I feel like the more you understand probability, the more you understand, like, oh, if I really want to get, if I want to have a chance to win a lot of money, I have to bet a lot of money. That's like that's a buzzkill. Because when I was like 8, I was like, well, you could just go to the casino and get rich. Well, it's like almost literally impossible.
I can't think of a time I saw anybody hit a reasonable jackpot, even around me, or just walking through the casino, and I've been in there for hours, so the chances of me sitting down and hitting one, hell no.
I thought they were set up in a way that sort of promotes it that every so often people will see it happen to make it think they can happen to them.
Yeah, we're supposed to, but
they don't actually bother with that anymore.
I mean, I haven't seen it. The biggest ones I've seen are like a couple of $100. I've never seen it like 1,000 or thousands of dollars at all. Anything like that.
You want to see 1,000 happen sometime.
At least 1,000. I want the 1,000. Like, come on, man. What I usually try to do is I'll sit on a machine until I hit a bonus or a good, like, little win, and then I just immediately get off the machine. And I try to look for the machines that have had the lowest payout when somebody cashes out, because some of the machines will be like, this machine cashed out $5. I'll be like, well, they didn't win shit. So they, you know, it's gotta hit soon. Right? It never does.
No, but I understand. I understand the logic in theory. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't work. Don't do it. Don't fall into the lies.
Let's see.
I would say stick with the shows, though. Stay away from the slots. Poker was kind of fun. It was an experience.
Poker is the one I will never play at a casino because I think, I'm worse than the average player. Anybody that has the confidence to sit down at a poker table in Las Vegas, I don't want to play against you. I want to play against the guy who's like begrudging.
There were foreign people that didn't even speak English playing.
Wow.
And the dealer would just like have to point at him when it was his turn, and he would just like throw chips in, and I'd be like, I'm fucking out. This guy's a madman.
I thought you had to talk to be part of a poker game, really.
On TV you do, absolutely.
Oh.
It's a TV thing.
The sun.
I know very little about poker, so.
I lost to pocket aces when I had kings on the board.
Pocket
it was
rockets.
Pretty rough.
Yeah.
The pocket rockets.
The Doyle Brunson.
Beat my Cowboys. Man, I really like poker, but they are serious in Vegas when they play.
I don't want to play against all these people that have been on Cristiano Ronaldo's Poker Stars for 8 hours a day. Like,
yeah. See, on Facebook Poker, I'm the king. Okay. But because everybody just plays shit, and I catch them playing shit. But they don't play shit in Vegas. It costs them money. There's this one guy. He had like tripled his stack, and the guy sitting next to me called him like all in and won a hand against him, like $100. And the guy like had been caught bluffing, so he just cashed out and stood up and went to another table.
Because his tail had been revealed.
Yeah, he was just like, okay.
Teddy KGB.
I won enough money here. You caught me.
He's pulling the Oreos off, I remember.
Yeah, he actually bluffed me out of a hand and had like a really low pair one hand, and I was like kind of pissed, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to start a fight.
I guess that's the other thing, is I would never play poker because I'd rather just be mad at the casino.
Yeah.
As opposed to being mad at anybody else, but like...
Almost victimless crime if you're mad at the casino.
Except for you.
What is Arrow Walk?
It gives you 3 cards.
No, that's Ancients.
It's Ancient Knowledge, Ancient Recall, that's it.
Yeah, that one. That's the one that slows everything for a room.
Correct.
Ah, okay. New cards. Weird stuff.
Well, you know, new like 5 months ago, but...
New to me. No, I know, we made the same observation before.
I think we're due a booster pack here soon-ish, hopefully.
The last one ever.
Yeah, and then he's probably gonna go make Isaac too and milk the teats.
And I might be biased, but I think that is a great idea.
Depends on how it's executed.
No,
but,
it's
yeah.
actually just. It's
a great
It's
idea.
really good and smart.
It's okay if he doesn't want to keep making Isaac his whole life. That's fine.
No, that would be
I mean,
bad.
you made
That
some
would be
other
a
games
bad
in
thing.
between.
Is
Where's
it-
my
maybe-
Legend of Bumbo at?
Maybe give it like 5 years and then come back. to
5
Isaac.
years?
Yeah, that's enough time to make like one other game and then start another project.
That's
a-
enough for YouTube to burn all of our
Yeah,
careers
exactly.
down.
That's a lifetime, man. I was thinking like 5 weeks.
We're gonna get the tendrils in on us and demonetize all of our channels. First they start at the bottom, and now they're gonna work their way down from the top next.
I have
They're gonna go for all the
97. I have
money
97
makers.
damage. What on
That's
earth
pretty
is
good.
this? No, this is bad. It looks good, but it's a lie.
It's good on paper.
How did you get
You
97
D4'd
damage?
a bunch of times, didn't you?
Oh yes.
I've got
Yeah, I
a Blake
saw that. I left
Cardiera and 99 keys.
I seem to be getting my damage is going up and down for seemingly arbitrary reasons. I'm not sure why.
Do you have a succubus?
Ah, yeah, that's why. The aura. Thank you.
Boom.
Forgot about the aura.
The run's too strong. It's hurting me now.
I've got the Yera Perthrow combo here.
It's like I walk into a room and it's like I summon a star. Like I summon an actual constellation when whenever I
Black
Star.
shoot.
Cool.
Yeah, it like I have Jacob's ladder, so like all the shots connect to one another
Nice.
and then spread out, and they home in on the enemies and they suck the enemies in. Like it's just,
Oh.
it does hurt me though because they all explode as well. But you know,
Well, that's fine, as long as they all die.
anyway, that's why I don't necessarily. It's not even the gambling that gets me in Las Vegas. I just like, I feel like whenever I'm there, I lose faith in humanity, and it's very selfish of me. I want to make that clear. Everybody's there on vacation, but I still find myself being like, really? Like you're 55 years old and you're having a Bud Light at 8 a.m. Like,
Hell
it's just-
yeah.
It just makes me like sad.
There is no time in Vegas. All
Yeah, I
time
mean, that
runs
might not
together.
be 8 a.m. for them. They
No.
may have stayed up the whole night.
Well, that's still 8 a.m. though. That's like, you know, like the fundamental
What if they have jet lag?
look. Sure. What if they have jet lag? What if they have jet lag?
8 a.m. is actually surprisingly relative sometimes.
That's, yeah, whenever I, go to Japan, I'm like, oh, 6 a.m.? It's 5 p.m. somewhere. I'll just crack into some sake.
There you go.
No, these
Oh,
people.
you weren't serious.
No, these people should be judged.
Oh.
It's making.
Why is it bad to drink early again?
It's just like a sign of alcoholism.
No, I'm like if you're
Time
on
is
vacation.
just a concept. I make my own time. You know, if I want to be awake from the 12 midnight to 8 a.m. and sleep through the daylight, I'm just a vampire, okay?
Correct. Yeah.
I had a Guinness at 2 p.m. in Ireland, and that was the most self-conscious I was.
Yeah. 2
about it for
p.m.
some
is
reason.
like completely okay.
What is the cutoff? Like noon?
I'd say even like 11 a.m. is probably okay. It's just when you wake up and you go down, you're like, oh, I'm pretty tired. What's going on down here? And you see like 8 dudes in camo hats drinking a Bud Light that's like taller than they are.
It's always Miller time, says my chat.
We did sit with one guy that his job was to raise prize steers, so
Nice.
pretty sweet.
I hope he didn't vomit blood everywhere, because that happens with those Texas millionaires sometimes.
Absolutely true.
Then you gotta get an egg.
I'm aware of this reference. It's from an earlier season.
Yes.
I was trying to buddy up with somebody at the poker table, and like I was asking about his job and all this and that. He's like, "Oh, I own my own business," and da 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 da.
No,
and I was
join the
expecting
club.
to ask me what I did, but he did not give a fuck. He just wanted to talk about himself. So I just let it go. Just let him talk about himself the whole time. It was fine. I figured he'd like me more and maybe not take my chips, you know, when he had a really
Does it
good
work
hand.
like that?
Sometimes.
I like this guy. I won't fuck him over in poker.
Yeah, if I saw someone eating an ice cream cone at 8 a.m., I'd be like, that's early, but it's ice cream. It's just a... And the other thing is if I see like a and this chat's not gonna like this one, but I'm gonna stick to it, okay? If I see like a group of 21-year-olds drinking a Bud Light at 8 a.m., I go, yeah, I get it. You're 21, you're in Vegas. You're 25, you're in Vegas. It's when I see the dude that's like
no old people are allowed to have fun.
That's not what I mean. I just mean that at that age, you might want to consider trying to enjoy a different kind of fun.
Hospital or a nursing home.
That's not
you know.
what this is. You're putting words in my mouth here. Is the thing.
What if it was complimentary and you have to drink it?
Who's giving out complimentary? It's like
they're all complimentary if you're gambling.
You're being
That's
chat
what I was
right.
gonna say.
You're being chat
they're
right
all
now.
free.
Oh, I gotta. No. You have to ask for it though. They don't just come over and be like.
No, they come over and they're like, "Yo, what do you want?" You're like, "Well, Bud Light. I mean, I'm already losing $1,000 a second."
Yeah, that's how they keep you complacent. Come on, that's not an edge case. That's actually a realistic thing.
Well, no, it isn't though.
Come on. Really? You won't give me that.
No, I'm not gonna give it because you choose whether or not to take it.
What the
It's
fuck is an
complimentary.
edge
You're not gonna
case?
take a free Bud Light.
No, you shouldn't be in the casino at 8 a.m.
It's too late. You're already there.
I mean, I have to walk 5 miles through the damn thing to get to my hotel elevator, so might as well
just
grab a
stay
Bud
put.
Light on the way.
What the most ridiculous part of this whole argument is, out of the three of us, I'm probably 100 times more likely to have an 8 a.m. Bud Light than either of you.
Absolutely.
And
I have no interest at all.
And I find myself not even playing devil's advocate, just like explaining why I think it's bad. This is not judgy, okay? It's well, it is, but
Yeah,
it's
I've never had an
it's
alcoholic drink
justifiably judgy. I think.
before. I feel like if you're on vacation, who cares? Be free of judgment.
Nah. You should
You
always.
think I was
Nah.
caring when the drug dealer was judging me going down the ramp? I did actually. I
You
was.
did for a minute, but you got
saying
over.
"fuck you" over and over at him, but I didn't want to get shot either. So I was kind of like, "Fuck you."
Chat, you don't understand. You're giving us these like awful these situations that happen 1 in 10,000 times.
Mine isn't one of those.
This is someone in chat's like, what if they work the night shift? They're not working the night shift. They are on vacation in Vegas. They're wearing a shirt that says like Boise State.
The night shift argument is the same as the jet lag argument, really.
Well, the night shift argument, I'll give you more credit because you live that life like all the time. So if you're like, hey, I'm having a beer at 8 a.m., but that's literally like when I get off work, I'm like, I'm not gonna fuss about that. But it's also much rarer, I think, than people would give it credit for.
I think they should be allowed a beer in the morning, absolutely. They worked hard all night.
Of course, I'm not suggesting that they don't.
No, you did suggest. You
No.
said they can't have a beer in the morning because that ruins your life.
No, this is
Then you got to look
very,
at them, and that's going to be awful.
This is a complete misrepresentation of my beliefs on this subject. I'm not saying they can't do it. I'm just saying they should accept that I'm going to look at that and be like, ah, really?
You just don't know the story.
I want my 60-year-olds worried about going to Starbucks because they think the food's too spicy. That's where I'm comfortable with the middle-aged and elderly population.
When you retire, do you not think you should be allowed to have drinks?
You're
all
on
morning if you
this
feel
is
like
such a this is I'm not going to use the G word because I've taken some heat for it recently, but on the other hand, at the same time, I'm not suggesting they can't or should not be allowed to.
You're just going to judge them.
Like, you can speed. I'm not going to stop you from speeding, but if you're, or like not using your signal light.
Well, that can harm someone. What's drinking going to harm anybody? As
Wait,
long as they're sitting,
yeah,
Well,
no, as long as they're sitting in a chair, not doing anything illegal, not driving
except for
drunk.
killing their liver.
yeah,
That's their liver. They get to fuck their liver up if they want.
When has drinking ever harmed anybody?
That's not what I said. It's not going to harm you if they're sitting in a chair drinking a beer. Maybe they'll yell at you. That's the worst case.
No, I'm not worried about getting yelled at. I'd rather yell at them. I say, hey, Grandpa, slow down, have some water.
Grandpa had all the water he needed back in the war. He's good now. He drinks beer
Back
only.
in the war. Oh no.
Easy run.
I've got giant, googly money ball tears that clink when they touch each other because I got the eyeball thingy.
Beers only.
All I'm saying is that 100% of the time when I'm outside, I feel like I'm being judged. So I take that and in an ugly way, I project that onto other people. So, yeah, if you're on vacation, you're drinking a beer at 8 a.m., I'm not gonna be like, look at this guy. But in my head, I'm like, look at that guy.
I want to take the aggregate anxiety and lower it somehow, and I feel like you're the first person I can start it with.
We're like many Paxies, we've been human trash. But I accept also that when Josh is shithouse and he cocks the big buck hunter shotgun and points it at a random lady, I don't, and she gets a little wary about it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, see, he's on vacation. Oh, so he's not allowed to, you know, vaguely threaten people, you know?
If Grandpa is drunk and he cocks a shotgun and points it at me, I'm gonna have words. That's not what he's doing. He's reading the paper, having a Bud Light. Who gives a shit?
He's not reading the paper. They're walking around going, hoo-ah! Hoo-ah!
I guess we have different hypotheticals in our heads.
Yes, oh, just a nice day on vacation. I think I'll go down, get to New York Times and have a 34-ounce Bud Light for breakfast. This is a carry.
You know you should vacation in, like, Idaho or something?
Yeah, somewhere dry. The average beer, if you just had one beer, it's gonna get you drunk.
You don't understand. This is Vegas. In other parts of the world, even when the same people are going there, they don't behave like that. And that's...
They serve beer in McDonald's in other parts of the world.
Yeah, but nobody... Like, in Japan, Korea, you know, like, you can drink beer outside. There's no law against it. But the only people doing it are North Americans.
Tourists?
Yeah, exactly. Like, the culture of this city, of the country, is just different. And in Vegas, it's like, hey, in Vegas, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And I'm like, I don't like that. Because I don't think people
position young men for drugs on walkways between hotels multiple times.
NL, you're such a prude. You get annoyed by people constantly flicking nude business cards for strip clubs and sex ranches at you. You prude. Why? Just let people enjoy
sex ranches?
Let people enjoy their vacations. You prude.
I want to go to a sex ranch. What happens there?
What do you think happens there?
Oh, I don't know.
You can go there.
The sexuals. They make you wash your dick in a sink.
It's only
I've seen the Cat House show.
It's only a plane away, man.
They have like a bed and a sink in the room, and that's all you need.
A bed and a sink.
They're like, go handle that real quick before you come over here.
I didn't know there were ranches though. That's cool. So there's like horses and stuff on the side, some scenery.
There might be some mares.
The bunny ranch, some bunnies.
Is it just the bunny ranch? I thought that was the only one.
No, I think like outside of Vegas, but in Nevada proper, you can actually just like pay for intercourse.
Oh.
It's like a cat ranch.
Why is it a ranch then?
I wouldn't trust any place that didn't have like a house and like credentials. Anybody giving cards out, I'm like, I'm definitely getting crabolas from this.
Well, I think it's called a ranch because of the clientele that it's trying to appeal to. It's like the same, like there's no literal king. There's no literal king of burgers. And McDonald's is not run by like an old Irish man.
Well, but I did honestly think though that they were on a literal ranch in the bunny farm thing. Like that it was out in the middle of a field somewhere.
A farm. It's
whatever they do to the bunnies, I don't know. Can you milk your own stuff at that?
Oh, I got a butthole.
Ooh, Polyphemus. Yeah, oh man, me too, Cobalt. I got a butthole too.
Yeah. It's a big one.
Let me tell you what.
My tears are so big I can't find the doors. Hell.
Bunny farm is really sexist? Oh, I don't even know why that is that.
Look, Chad. 2 people can play this
call
game.
It's called the damn bunny farm.
It's called the bunny ranch, not the bunny farm. I don't know why one sounds so weird, though. Look, Chad, someone's like, someone drinking alone at 8 a.m. doesn't affect you. That's true. But me judging that person doesn't affect you either. And me saying that me judging them doesn't affect you doesn't affect me. And Nick saying that we can play this Turtles all the way down, dude.
No, because
I think it doesn't matter unless the person gives a fuck being judged. Like,
yeah, they probably say that I look like I'm from
really
Utah.
Matter. And you're not gonna tell them you're judging them, so. Well,
there's
some people
might. To be said about a culture of tolerance that sort of breeds more openness in people.
This is where we're gonna talk about a culture of tolerance.
Yeah, because I think that judging someone for drinking when it doesn't affect you seems like too much for me. That's all. Yeah, just be cool. They've had a rough life, maybe. They want to.
You don't know.
Know.
We're assuming this. That's judgmental. Assuming they've had a rough.
The best
oh, just because they're drinking in the morning, they must have had a rough life.
Would you be happier if I assumed maybe they were an alcoholic? Would that make you feel better?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why?
Well, because at least it gives them an excuse. They have like a physiological or psychological dependency. Oh, Lord.
Sorry.
No, it's no problem.
Pick up.
It might have saved us.
So the excuse of I just want to drink a beer, that's not enough of an excuse for you.
Oh, and the thing
What
is,
if
I'm not saying you
a
shouldn't be able to.
mimosa
I'm not
at 8
saying,
a.m.?
I'm not saying you shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, a
What
breakfast.
if someone is
drink.
getting
Yeah, go
like,
ahead. Go have
4
your-
mimosas?
Have 4 mimosas.
At least.
What does the alcohol content matter in this scenario?
No,
though?
it does have a beer, but I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna be looking over the railing of the restaurant and going.
I don't think we can crack this egg.
Is that his 4th mimosa? That's a lot of mimosas.
They took the glasses away when he's done. They don't. You can't tell.
You can't
Get
tell how many
one shot in
mimosas.
delirium.
Okay, look.
Yeah, exactly right. Because they took the glass away.
Hey,
It's a proper
I had
establishment.
no
They go wash
choice.
them.
They kept bringing mimosas, and I lost count. Anyway, Nick, you go to fucking Vegas. You tell me how you enjoy it.
I won't enjoy it.
Yeah, good.
But not because of people drinking, because people drink all the time. Who cares?
You'll enjoy it. You just got to do the right things that appeal.
Gotta
to
go to
you.
shows. I want to see Penn and Teller. That's about it.
They have shows. They have a roller coaster that wraps around a fucking skyscraper. Like, come on.
I want to check out that pyramid.
Last time I was in Vegas, a dude tried to sell me Coke, and then when I said no, he almost threatened me. He was like, "Why are you a
My guy did threaten
He's
me.
like, "Are you
Come
a fucking
on.
cop or something?" And I'm like, "No, you started talking to me. I didn't strike
you
up
a
this
fucking cop?
I didn't strike up a conversation with you. You came to me and said, "Hey, do you like to party?" And I was like,
Right,
well,
that's a very valid reason to be upset at someone.
Oh, he's on vacation.
No,
I don't.
it's not right to force Coke on somebody. I don't want
It
you to have
wasn't
to
forced.
take Coke.
He asked me if I wanted some cocaine, and I said
He got
no.
mad at you for not taking it.
Well, he suggested I might be a cop, and I've seen The Wire, so I was kind of worried about what was going to happen next.
Well, I mean, if you were, you'd have to tell him, so that kind of ends that.
I also didn't realize that until after that "do you party" is actually slang for "do you do cocaine."
Oh, I thought it was like Molly or something. Hey, I found delirium.
That was a sick, nasty run.
I
that's the butthole.
am on the depths too, so I'm closing in on a finish here.
Holy.
You
I'm
have no
inside
right
the
to be mad at
chest.
somebody for not taking drugs that you don't want. That's fair for you.
Oh,
to say no
I
to
see.
that.
So Coke's where we draw the line, but a beer is okay because it's legal, right? Because Jeff Sessions said so.
I mean, when
I
I
see
turned
where
down
we're
the
going
drug
here.
guy, he acted like I shut down his business for blocks around. Like, me say no to him turned all the other people walking around in the throng of people from buying crack cocaine from this guy.
Right.
Or whatever he's slinging.
It's like he wanted to sell you crack, and you said, "Isn't that bad for you?" And everybody on the bridge was like, "Wait a minute."
You're a boring person. Nobody wants to hang out with you. Okay. Do you know who I am? I'm Coplat Steak, okay? And at least 5 people want to hang out with me
Pretty
at
important.
any given
person.
time. You sure you don't want to take a picture with me, drug dealer? You don't know me. I could be like Penn and Teller in disguise, like stacked on top of each other or some shit.
Whoa, that's awesome.
I saw
I
them.
know.
You'd be so tall.
I saw them in Vegas as well, and it was a great show. I did
Did they like
think
saw anybody in half?
no. Penn did go on like a really long rant about how taxation is theft, and I was like, I didn't. Come on, dude. I didn't sign up.
That's
for
why I
this.
love him.
It's theft when I'm not getting health care, goddammit. Sorry.
No, it's okay. And I was like, Penn, come on, man. And he was okay. I see how it is. And then he ate 6 boiled potatoes with no salt.
Oh.
And then he memorized a 75 long string of characters that he used to predict whether or not a nail gun would shoot a nail into his hand.
Very true. Very true.
The Blue Man Group caught paintballs in their mouth and then spit them onto a canvas and then gave it to the audience. How would that make you feel if you got handed one of those?
I guess I
Beautiful
would-
and sexy?
Yeah, it'd feel pretty good, I guess.
You would sell it? That's what I was gonna do. I was like, either this is going like behind me on my stream or going on eBay.
Yeah.
I said it'd make me feel sexy, but selling it is also an option.
Just in general, sell it.
It was
no
a pretty
what.
nice painting. It was a bunch of like swirls.
You know, Isaac dies at the end of this game? That's fucking dark.
Look, all I'm saying is Vegas sucks. You know what? We got the wrong demographics on the show today. Because Austin likes Vegas, and that blows my my mind.
Because he loves to gamble, right? That's the main thing.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know. Like
he's talking about cards a lot.
He thinks all alcohol is a conspiracy, and I mean, what? I don't even know if they have DoorDash.
He thinks beer is a conspiracy.
No, he thinks all alcohol is a conspiracy.
What do you mean by that?
He thinks that people just trick themselves into liking it because it doesn't taste like a glucose slurry.
It is disgusting. And
has he ever had simple syrup at the bottom of a freaking mojito, man? That's sweet as shit.
No, it's not just beer. It's also wine. And coffee. He's actually convinced.
Wine is disgusting.
Maybe we do have the right demographics.
I like
wine.
Takes
all the goodness out of grapes and destroys it.
It adds a certain goodness of its own variety as well.
I don't like getting drunk. Makes
Wine's
my teeth
good.
numb.
I like wine.
Makes your teeth numb?
I drink one beer, my teeth will get numb, and then I'm just complaining about how my teeth are numb for the next hour.
That is...
I'm like chomping them together.
Never heard of that whatsoever.
I think I'm allergic to it.
That's like a medical... You should talk to like a doctor or something. You can get paid maybe.
It's making my teeth numb thinking about it right now.
They taught me how to drink Guinness properly when I was at the Guinness factory, and I think it applies to pretty much anything if you want to taste it better. You take a mouthful of something. Well, first you take a deep breath, but you don't exhale. And then you sip. And then you exhale as you sip. And that lets you, I guess, activate the most flavor.
Isn't that how you hold the most THC in your lungs possible until you exhale?
Don't you also have to break the carbonation of the beer when you pour it? Because if you don't, and you eat some like some snack food, it just makes it all get super carbonated inside of you and give you a tummy ache.
Well, they pour it a specific way. I'm not sure if it has to do with that at all. I mean, I know that it's to get the best head on it, but...
You pour it, stop pouring, look to the horizon, and thank your lucky stars. You're pouring a beer as fine as a Guinness today. And then I remember there's a classic video.
You go to a 45-degree angle, you pour just to the edge of the bend in the glass, and then you let it settle for, I think it's 2 minutes. Then you pour it the rest of the way, let the head...
You've got to pour with gusto. You don't want to like just baby pour it in there.
You commit.
I will say that's why I don't order Guinness very often in Canada. They don't pour it right. They just go, oh, well, one Guinness. Here you go. You know?
Do they even tilt the glass?
Oh, they tilt the glass. I mean,
okay. Because that would just be ridiculous. Just letting it hit the bottom.
No, there's a lot of working professionals in the city. They tilt the glass. They're aware of the glass tilting methods.
I'm not trying to be elitist either. I don't care how you drink your beer. As long as you drink it in front of Ryan in Las Vegas at 8 a.m., I'm happy.
At 8 a.m.
Oh, I mean, you're welcome to do so. It really only feeds my own self-esteem, so...
I'm going to be waiting in the airport for him when he gets off the plane with, like, 2 beers
I'm
next
being
time.
real with you as well.
Oh. I messed up. It's not the bend in the glass. It's the Guinness logo, a specific part of it. My bad. I'm sorry.
Like, 4 years ago, me, Josh, and Malf were hanging out in Niagara Falls. We got just... absurdly inebriated the night before. And by the way, know your limit, stay within it. And we were sleeping like 3 to a bed in this hotel. There were 6 of us, so it was like real tight. Josh woke up at 6 a.m. when we went to bed at like 3 and just started chugging this box of wine. And we were like, really? Like, you're doing this right now? You're just gonna drink a box of wine at 6 a.m.? And he's like, yeah, and you can't stop me. So one by one, and I believe I was the second one. I was like, well, fuck it. If he's doing it, I guess my only choices are don't sleep and like get drunk with Josh, or don't sleep and be mad that he's drunk. So I made a decision. I was like, 10 minutes from now, I'm gonna be real happy about this.
And this is where the Vegas score was born.
No, but the thing is, I tell that story not to be like, haha, isn't that sick? I was like, that's stupid. And a lot of fun, but also like really dumb. Like I carry shame about that. I think you can sin. You just gotta have like a healthy amount of shame to go along with it.
See, I'm not sure I've ever done that before, so I wonder.
Maybe
if
that's
that
why
would
you
be
think
something
it's.
I should try.
Maybe that's why you think that these people who are doing it, they go home and all of a sudden, like that's not a part of their life, and it's like, oh, just
I
start
rarely
vacation.
feel shame.
Maybe
It doesn't make me
respect
do
that Josh
shameful
owned it.
things. I just don't. If I do a shameful thing, I just don't care.
It wouldn't have been my call to get drunk at 6 a.m. or 4 or 3, whatever you said, but I would. The way Josh did it, like, he owns it every time. Right?
This is so strange. I just don't understand.
I mean, a box of wine is certainly classier than if he was just drinking some, like, malt liquor.
I think it's
it's
first
in a
off,
box,
that's
though.
extremely classist. Second, because what's wrong with malt liquor? That's the fuel of the people.
Oh, it's just, like, cheap, I guess.
I'm the
But
one
yeah,
who's actually done it, and I'm telling you how I feel about it, and I'm being mansplained by the people who have not done it. Well, actually, if I did it, I would be proud of it because I own everything.
Honestly,
I've
I
ever done
just
in my
like
life.
winding you up. I don't really care that much about any of this.
Lol. Epic meme. Anyway.
Oh, come on! It's the whole show is bits. We just say
No, my
stupid
bit
shit to
got
each other.
killed.
Oh.
Hey, speaking of bits, they're down about 50% over the past 30 days.
What do you mean
Bitcoins.
by that? Oh, I thought you meant cheering was down.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no.
No, please
Oh,
don't.
yes, my personal channel bit intake is down by 39.4%. Thank you.
Bitcoin is down though.
Yeah, Bitcoin. Not the
I'm
channel giving bits.
Dude, I'm super pissed because I invested 1 month's allowance into Bitcoin, and I was making a habit of checking Coinbase every day to see where it was going, and it's just, it's like disheartening.
Oh, man,
I would have
that
sold at
sucks.
16K and then invested in like Litecoin or something, like $2
Yeah.
grand, pocketed the rest.
Are Twitch Prime subscriptions still working? Because I haven't seen anyone use them on Alpaca Patrol in a couple minutes. So I would like to double check.
Yeah.
Well,
I would also like to see. I can't tell.
We'll be back in 3 minutes to play some Full Metal Furies.
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 They're
Furies, yes, yeah. I mean, I went live and I said that we're playing a furry game, so.
You know what?
Don't do it.
I was warned that the net code is a little glitchy or something.
Me too.
Oh, no.
I was told that was because of launch day, though, and that it should hopefully be sorted soon.
Did you
Thanks for
believe
the
it?
Twitch Prime, Sarin.
Thank you for the Twitch Prime, Meta Trousers, Think, Rainstick for both of you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Walrusizer.
Somebody just hit a massive vape.
No,
No,
it's
that's
Rob's,
right. He vapes
Rob's
hard.
rain stick.
Oh.
By the way,
It's just a bomb.
officially,
Vaping
none of you
thing,
can
bro.
judge anybody for fucking anything anymore. Just so you know.
Why?
Let he who's
What did I
without
miss?
sin. Oh, Rob, you're cool still.
Oh, all right, cool. Also, Skeleton in Disguise, Rainstick for you, my friend. Thank you, sir.
Robert, is it shameful to drink a beer at 8 a.m.?
Shameful.
Yes.
In Vegas, when you're
don't
getting
even.
free.
No, he doesn't need context.
Okay, fine.
I mean, it's uncommon, but if it's like if you're like on vacation or something, do what you gotta do.
Damn right.
I don't accept
What if you're
it.
50 years old on vacation?
Well, then
if you
yeah,
do
you
it
should
at
be
8 a.m.?
you should be drinking beers at 8 a.m. every day. Fuck vacation.
I
that
cannot wait to outlive all of you motherfuckers. I'm so ready.
You're gonna be the one trapped in a shitty
No.
dystopia when we're happy and dead.
I'm
In
loving
your
life.
every
crumbling
once in a
old man,
while,
wrinkly body.
I'm gonna have equity, and you guys are gonna be like, time to die, and I'm gonna be like, well,
You better hope you
See
make
you
it
in hell,
cyborg
motherfucker.
enhancements.
You just need to day drink sometimes.
I
You know
was
what I'm
not
saying?
leading the witness. I had provided the witness with a question. The witness was then led.
I'm convinced that if I live long enough and make enough money, extend my life through cybernetic and engineering.
Yeah. I hope so. That would be lovely. Oh, hey, by the way, remember that thing that we were talking about the exclusive deal, right?
No.
What?
That Markiplier and
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
I remember that now.
Yeah. So, remember I
Yeah.
posited that it might be because of premieres might be launching soon?
Yeah.
They just released the video producer thing.
Yeah,
that was
they
in the
mentioned
article that was
too.
linked.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna make a lobby now.
please do, yes.
I'm getting up in here.
it's gonna suck my balls, alright.
Did NL finally get a house? He said he's building equity.
I said
Why
I
are we
would have
sucking your
equity.
balls?
First, I have to
can
wait I
E
for
be
the
the
NDP to
alpaca
announce
persona?
the budget situation, and then Gregor Robertson to be ousted from his mayoralship, and then I forget what happens after that. Probably interest rates rise, and then
God.
the whole civilization collapses. And then I'm right there to start living off the detritus. I'm choosing to be
Okay.
a fighter.
My chances. What about
What squad am I joining here? What the hell?
butt chugging a blue moon at 9:45?
No, you can't judge. They're on
Yeah.
vacation.
I mean,
Oh,
if
I shot a dude in the head in the desert and buried him. It's just vacation. I don't live like that on a normal basis.
This is a logical extreme.
I guess I'm the tank. Let's do it. Excuse me.
So, what are your guys' personas?
No.
I'm sorry, Furies.
I'm an eye patch Valkyrie
Oh, okay.
with a
Sounds
bookshelf
pretty- I'm,
for sideburns.
I'm a wolf daddy den mother.
Kobe Dade.
I like your Cobe Dade.
Are we even at? Are we
Cobb
at?
dad E guys. Excuse me.
Is the ad over? Okay.
All right, what the hell are we doing? Act 1.
All right, Nicholas.
The hunt for
Okay.
Manicius.
Trips at us.
Yes. Oh, you said it correctly. I had to have people look that up.
Did you have to though?
Well, I didn't know. I thought it was Minocious or something.
Oh,
but
God.
Okay.
So get acclimated with your character's controls. Everybody
that
controls a
button
little
do?
bit differently, and we all have upgrades and stuff.
I
Don't
am-
hit the cat.
I
Don't
am-
I
hit
hit
the
the
cat.
puppy. I hit the puppy.
I
It's
am
a cat.
red. I am the red individual for anybody curious.
Oh, I threw a drone
Nope, not looking at that.
on Hallowed's King Road. Yeah, skip dialogue. Thank you.
All the stones are hints about how to find secret things.
I think I buff.
Which one are
That's a
you?
roll.
I'm the tank.
Tank. So you've got a shield bash. You're playing the one I played the least of, to be honest.
Whee!
You run into things with your dash. I don't think you buff it. Nobody really buffs.
Maybe I buff. Oh, I got a drum!
Are you sure? Look.
Play it hold fast.
Ah. Pretty sure I buff.
Yeah, check this shit out.
All right.
Wait,
so we
Steam
just start at
reviews
the
say
beginning.
this
Let's
game
do
is
it.
racist?
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, all games are racist, really, if you think. About it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
I think this will show the tutorials again, so hopefully everybody can get a.
Yeah, good
Well,
idea.
I
Good
could-
Yeah,
idea.
let's do it.
Oh.
You probably want to skip all the dialogue then.
pace up. Only a few more days until home, so no lollygagging. I mean it, all lollygagging will be flollywogged.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, please do read all of that. I like.
Seems like the intel was right. Manicius is coming back from a recruitment run. Well, it better. Okay.
Well, it better be right. The warmonger tip costs us our entire war chest.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was me, actually, you fuckers. I'm
What?
Green Lady.
Nick, when I'm attacking, why does it say bad sometimes?
Because you're terrible at attacking.
If you're hitting Y, it's because you missed a counter.
No, it says like it literally said BAD bad.
You're red.
Oh! Attack.
Attack.
Well, just read this bit.
Press
right trigger
X to perform a
swap
basic
players?
attack.
You don't swap. That's only single player.
Gotcha.
Some moves can be aimed by holding down the button. Some classes reload
Yeah.
with right bumper. Look, he's jerking it.
Oh, I didn't know you reload with right bumper. I missed that one.
Yeah.
Hey, you can save
the-
some training dummies for the rest of us.
The main thing that you have to be aware of is that people very often will have colored shields on them, and only the people with that color can hit that shield.
Okay.
Okay.
And although
Okay.
that sounds simple, it gets very complicated very fast.
Okay.
Press Y to perform your
Secondary.
secondary move. Secondarius!
Block.
Hey, attack me.
Those backpacks always have a heal in them, but we all share heals, so that's all good.
Ow!
The little arrow that appears on the enemies is it's colored and pointing at the person they're going to attack.
I'm almost dead.
If you get killed, we'll just res you. I assume it's very easy to stay alive when there's 4 of us,
Okay.
at least
yeah.
until it gets really hectic.
Press A to use your evade ability. All abilities must recharge once used.
Okay.
And all the abilities have leveling to them, and there's like additional items you'll find later that'll upgrade you.
Ooh, okay.
Hey.
Wait, you can be airborne?
My character
If you're
can be airborne.
Oh.
Yeah, the red character's the only one that jumps, I think.
Why does the engineer not get a hook shot? That's bullshit.
Because you get a sentry drone, which is way cooler.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
I'm gonna counter one of these days.
Hey, my block did not block.
Yeah,
It
wouldn't have blocked
might
better.
not work on bullets. Might be for
Oh.
melee stuff. I could be wrong though. Oh, get that suitcase.
It's a
Yeah, I got some
Samsonite.
coinage.
Money.
Do we share money?
It seems like it. Because
Yeah,
I
I
was
don't
like,
know, actually.
I was across the map when you picked it up, and I got 30 gold.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Press B to use your power ability. Most secondary moves and abilities can interrupt all other moves. This knowledge is critical.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So the order that you use your moves in sort of turns into combos later. So you have to kind of be aware of who's attacking who and when, and then know what to do to get out of your own animations.
Let those guys get into my sentry turret. Yeah.
Growl at him.
And if you see one of these little things in the ground, that's my explosive. I don't think it has friendly fire, but there.
Nope,
okay,
it doesn't. I stood
Rip.
on it.
Yeah, we got some gold, boys.
Some enemies with barriers that can block all damage.
Only matching colors. Here's where the racism comes in.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you get the idea.
because the engineers have to be green. Nice.
The green and orange look exactly the same to me.
Hey, I need a
Oh,
blue.
that
I need
sucks.
a blue boy over here.
Coming.
Nice, great. job.
Ah!
There is a colorblind mode in this, so maybe I can turn that on if you need.
Oh, that's very racist.
Let's go.
So try and stay conscious of looking for your own colored bubbles around.
I murdered that thing.
Oh, that little bubble, or that bottle you just picked up, it resets all the cooldowns, as it just said in the text.
We missed the gold coin!
I think they suction to you anyway.
Yeah, heals.
What is that? What is that?
Moo.
It's a Minotaur! I get it, because it's like a Minotaur, but he's small.
Prepare yourselves for a catastrophe.
I
Yuck.
never read his name.
Oh, sweet God.
Some enemies, by the way, have comeback mechanics. They gain buffs and new movesets. Enemies with white shields, in today's climate, cannot be hurt or stunned. You have comeback mechanics as well.
Whoa!
Better.
Oh,
Warning.
only I can attack the warning.
So in the single player mode, you actually are in charge of two characters, so you have to like switch back and forth between them a lot, and it gets kind of confusing. In this one, you don't have to worry about any of that because we all just play one.
Ugh.
Wow.
I shot him with my
He
gun.
actually is
Hardly a
just
challenge.
bad.
Oh, I need blue.
Yeah, I'm going over here for redness.
I got you, blue.
The game is reasonably story driven, so like the dialogue, it may not be the best fit for this kind of format, but I thought it was kind of charming mostly.
Oh, there's another Minotaur!
Guy shot him real hard.
Nice, dude.
If you shoot him enough, usually the bubble drops off of them, but these guys have like a hyper mode where they get extra angry.
What was that?
Oh, yeah, look at that final
we defeated
shot.
the tutorial.
Easy rares, dude.
Try chumps.
We're not even dogs. I can see what you mean. The story's pretty important.
What happens if I stand here? Oh, yeah, look at all that money. Golden fleece.
Oh, Triss loves it. Which
So
one's
there's
What is
that?
Triss?
There's like
that me?
16 trophies, and all the trophies go on the trophy shelf and then unlock some sort of gameplay mechanic.
Okay.
Mission complete.
Mission complete.
Mission complete.
Why did you get 5,000 gold and we got 500?
No, I already
Oh,
have
you
that,
have it.
and that's my total.
Gotcha.
That's what I had from 2 hours or so.
Use all your
Use all
abilities.
your abilities, yeah.
Oh, what's this lady?
She's the vendor.
I hit the cat.
Oh, she doesn't have anything.
I can only buy health up. Let's
yeah,
go.
that's the first thing in the stream.
Oh.
So everybody go to the treasury and go enable your golden fleece.
Wait, I can't. It
Only
says
the host can do that.
Yeah, only the host can
Oh.
do it.
I-
I can't do it. But I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I can't do it.
But I already have it enabled, so that's weird. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's already active then, so don't worry about it.
All right.
What's going on? Is this the armory?
Ooh.
Oh, I can buy things. Wait, no, I can't buy anything. Wait, no, I can.
Yeah, the schematic you can upgrade with.
Reflects melee damage. Nice.
Oh,
And
I
stuns.
only have 90 gold.
Try lockdown. Your safe space. Nice. All right. Cool.
Yeah, I unlocked partying last night. Alright, so then when we're done, I'll just go over and start the next mission.
What is this new? Wait, oh.
It
Dude,
was
I
just
was
a
jamming.
tablet.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I felt like Carlos Santana right there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to follow the story, or do you want to go somewhere harder so it's, like, challenging?
Follow the story for now, I think.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're like level 7 and we're all little guys.
Hey guys, I need a medic.
V22?
Need a medic!
Medic!
Oh, thanks for the mastery bonus.
No problem.
Oh,
Story. Blue.
I need a yellow right here.
All right, I cannot do anything.
I got his shield off.
Hold on, I made a safe space. I don't know what that does.
That's your sentry turret area. If they walk into the circle, they just get beat up for a minute.
Well,
you can
no,
use
but I
that to
bought a
kind of
new
knock
one.
them down.
I bought a new one. That's the second one.
Yep, it's an
Yeah, it's the
upgraded
same thing.
sentry turret. Still does the same thing.
What down here?
We can go down if you want.
Crash
yeah.
Bandicoot.
Got some major Castle Crasher feels from this.
Whoa, whoa, hello.
Oh, it's my
There's-
time to
there's,
shine.
like, challenge zones and stuff that happen from time to time. This is
yeah.
actually not going to take us anywhere. It's a dead end with a tablet.
But it's a tablet.
Yeah, but we already got it. But if you want to jump... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Did I do that?
Why'd you do that?
What?
Whoa.
What are you doing?
Red, fighter, please...
You want me to jump?
I'm
over
not,
these?
not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fighter can jump over the boxes. It takes two jumps.
Oh.
And then if you had found this the first time, it would have added it to your camp.
Yeah,
I got an
I
achievement.
got an achievement as well.
I also got an achievement.
And it's a hint for how to get to a secret area.
The hate key.
Go ahead, do your little leap.
I was trying, but it's got like a 6-second cooldown. I am red.
I am green.
I am green.
It's got a little bit of like a Super Mario World thing where there's some like secret exits sometimes that take you to alternate zones.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that's kind of neat. You gotta kind of
snipe 'em.
there's the hint stuff.
Oh, green boy.
Yeah, hold on, I'll come over.
Red boy, let's go.
Oh, what did he do? What is this? What's
I
happening?
slowed
time.
time because I was waiting to shoot him, but he had a shield.
Okay.
If you shoot him over to me,
Oh,
I'm gonna try, but I don't know.
Ooh, pop
got
him.
him.
Oh, he's enraged.
why did it throw it that way?
Oh.
I kind of wonder how we'll do if we fight a boss. If we'll just get totally destroyed.
I hope so.
Dying.
The
So
mini
far, the
tar
netcode seemed fine.
has been
I'm dead.
killed. No,
He's a small tar.
an Ali has fallen.
I'm happy to trigger your tutorial.
So you just walk over them and hold right trigger. They automatically will regen up to 99%, but they won't make the last percentage. So you gotta make sure you give them that final tap to lift them up. If not,
Like Dead by Daylight. Ow.
All right,
But, like, don't put
not
yourself in major
everybody
risk.
can go for the res.
yeah,
Ooh, little wings.
I disagree.
it's usually better to leave them alone for a second until you know it's safe. Otherwise, you'll just both get downed.
Indicators show who they are being targeted by. It's like trying to play Friday the
way.
13th with Rob.
I don't get it.
The tutorials never end.
Oh, gotcha.
No.
Well, it's made more redundant because I've already said a bunch of those.
Okay, I'm the
things.
tank.
I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. I
What
don't know
happened
if
if
I
I
got
moved
you.
the screen before?
These don't explode, huh? Oh, I like your spike
Look at
shield.
that.
there.
Yeah, your spike shield look cool.
Yeah.
Ow.
You know what I like about the fighter's B move is that it's exactly like when you pick up a pizza in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time.
Nice.
Enrage boost.
He's in power.
Oh, I
gem.
blocked him.
And that guy's in rage powered juice as well.
Dude, the block is actually tough to time. Or the counter.
Well,
Oh,
let's
you
see
like
live
ping
out your
pong.
Dark Souls fantasies.
He's gonna be
Wait, no, you-
enraged.
Oh, did we kill him through enrage?
I think maybe if
Yeah.
you just focus him and you stop him before he gets there.
Also, I
pretty
think at least a couple of us have burn moves, which will do dot damage while they're enraged anyway.
Here's a burn move. Your mom is overweight.
Wow.
That's really mean.
And simultaneously, I still want to have intercourse with her.
Oh.
What a strange dichotomy. You've been burned.
Yes, I know. You told me this already.
It's very important, though.
Custom combos. My 4-button customs. Whee.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Sperminerd.
You got sperminated.
Don't sperminert me. Oh, the farmer's Hagenberg.
Okay, so now they're going to be artillery guys, which constantly call down bombs on top of us, so make sure you don't end up under those.
I didn't realize this game was Swedish.
It's because they were talking through their masks.
I know! It's because they were talking through their masks.
He got an air crit. I wish I didn't have to reload.
Oh, hey, there's more.
I got him.
Hold on, I'll go
That
get green.
little bar is pretty
A
long.
blue daddy.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't even notice the health bar. Because I'm a gaming industry professional.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Ooh.
Oof.
Air crit. Look at that.
I popped him up and then you like naughtied him
Yeah.
in the air.
That was pretty.
Yeah, I love this sniper character. She's awesome.
What?
Oh, I missed my war cry. Thank you, North Cloud, for the Twitch Prime sub.
It's all
I didn't
yellows.
realize those existed.
Yeah, I'm going for him.
That's amazing.
It lets everybody have their
All
moment to
greens.
shine.
Oh, there's another green man over here.
Change is good. Install the newest Windows update at your leisure.
Crap.
Immediately at your leisure, if possible.
Oh, I can't shoot anybody.
There are
Woo!
many, many green boys.
Green orange.
Yeah, I'm shooting at him.
Wasted that one.
I got the blue one.
Okay, green shield is gone. Oh, sweet God, green shield is
Rob,
back.
you got a lot of work here.
I know.
Oh.
Since I was playing this by myself and I had to negotiate 2 characters at once, it was like playing Ikaruga for a while because the shields kept reversing.
You know, like we've
I
only
had
been
to
playing it
switch
for a bit.
characters.
But you know what I really like about it is like a beat 'em up that has a little modicum of strategy beyond just like
Yeah.
just keep mashing the button and don't get hit.
Yeah.
It's a little ignorant of me, but at the same time, like even Viking Squad, which I thought was really fun. There's a lot of just like X.
And the
And
characters
it looks
are
like there's good
meaningfully different.
upgrades.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like upgrade systems.
Excited to see the upgrades.
Tablet of the Muses.
Make it rain.
What does Fighter Dude do?
Uh,
What's his deal?
spins around for DPS, jumps. I'm assuming for like some puzzle situations, and then
You
There's-
dodge as well
yeah, there's-
with your jump.
there's a counter that I have never actually landed.
And if you land on your jump, you can actually stun stuff when you land.
See, that's not all your characters sound cooler than
You
mine.
got a sentry gun, don't you?
Yeah, like that's it.
I tried them all, Rob. I actually thought yours was like my second favorite personally.
Really?
Maybe switch around, see what other people want to try.
Nah, I don't
Nah, I'm
care.
playing this guy.
I'm petting the kitty.
Are you guys a petting kitties? How you doing
There's
that?
a kitty down there. You can pet it.
It licking me.
I was on a map. Wait, what?
What?
Joining online
not in-
squad.
Oh
Rack.
shit! What did I do?
Oh, what have we done?
Did
I
you?
may have
bad
hit
net
B.
code.
I'm at the main menu right now.
Oh, good. All right.
How'd you get there?
I don't know. I was on the the overworld map too.
Oh, hey, I'm back. We
We
have
lost one.
Fight me
Just
again?
lost Rob. Okay.
Yeah. That's weird.
Why am I level 0?
Maybe only the host levels up. That doesn't seem right though.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, you're
Oh,
probably
that's
using
why.
my squad. Switch to your own squad if you can, and then maybe you'll level yourself.
I'm using my own
Can
squad.
you invite me?
I'm trying.
Okay.
I don't seem to know a way to do that.
Nice.
Is there an invite button somewhere hidden here?
Can you do it through Steam?
No, that's what I went to first.
Yeah, I can't join game either.
Maybe from change party?
Dude, I was jamming.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
That's where you do it.
All right.
Yeah, now I'm leveled up. No wonder I kept dying. I
There
didn't put
we
any
go.
points in.
Online player has joined.
Engineer.
Hey, how come you're level 4? I'm level 0.
You gotta upgrade
Level
yourself.
Yeah, you go
Yeah,
upgrade
gold.
yourself at the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Okay.
Waiting for host to start online game.
It's loading.
Joining online squad.
Squad bad. Rack bad.
Do I need to like restart the game or something?
No, we're just waiting for hosts to start online game.
Oh, see, I have an overlay on top of that that says joining online
It's
squad.
just loading.
Dot,
It's
dot,
just loading.
comma.
Just give it a
Full
sec.
Metal Fury's not responding. My computer is taking off as well.
It's Ahoy?
Yeah, it wants to be Ahoy right now, but it's too heavy. Hey host, can you start online game, please?
I'll reboot the game then.
Yeah, I'll restart it as well.
I guess this is the stuff they're working to fix.
Yeah.
I will also restart my game as well.
I mean, the main thing that they need to fix is, like, you know, they market it as one thing, but then there are no furries in the game at all. And I don't know
Damn it.
why.
And where's Gomer Pyle? Like, I thought it was just a remake of Full Metal Jacket starring Yif Lords, and instead, it's just a dang old beat 'em up.
Do Yif Lords have to actually become like a lord, as in like the way you'd understand it in feudalism?
Can
Yeah.
you be a Dark Lord of the Yif?
Look,
What
the
is
thing
yiffing, guys?
Yiffing is when you have sexual intercourse in a fursuit, I think.
Oh.
Invites out.
So, like, you know, just sex.
Is it?
You have to cut a hole out for that in the
Just
genitalia
normal-
area?
No, they stitch them in normally.
What do you mean
Oh.
they stitch what in? Like
Unlimited fur!
It's a
Oh.
bad joke. I don't think they do that.
Okay. I'm in. Let's go. Waiting for host to start online game. Dun 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 dun. Gung gung
I had to press
gung.
A.
Bum ba bum.
Thank you for buying this game and supporting us. Shut up, losers! You gave me a free code. This loading screen is an idiot. Except for Rob.
So if you want to level up, go up and do that.
Oh, go to this person. Oh, hell yeah. Health
VIP
up.
discount? What is this crap?
Aaron resentfully does 20 push-ups. Increase strength.
Reconnecting to game. Joining online squad. Joining online squad. Reconnecting to game. The loading music is admittedly a banger.
Joining online squad. Bad.
Oh.
I believe
I don't think
someone's
that's
named
My
their
my squad is
bad.
named bad, which
Oh, okay.
I didn't think would be like confusing, but Full Metal Furies not responding. Okay, just give me a sec. Just
Yeah.
give me a sec here.
Mine is also not respond. Well, no, it's back. Hey, there we go.
Oh, and we have 3 people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't want to point it out, but it started to respond for Rob when I Alt F4'd, like instantaneously.
That's
Nah,
unfortunate.
I've joined. I'm trying, at least. Joining online squad. Are you guys at the squad loadout screen, or are you in game?
Squad loadout.
We're in the loadout with the get a group together room.
Does it say squad loadout at the top of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hit the A button and let's progress. Rack.
No, I have
Yes.
to hit A twice. You didn't do it.
Oh well, now I'm at the main menu now.
Damn.
Joining online squad Cobdade.
This is all part of the fun.
So wait, what happened there though? Maybe we can troubleshoot
I
this
just-
live.
I hit A.
Yeah, I hit ready.
No,
was
what I
ready.
had seen
Back
is
out.
3 of us being ready and Rob not being ready.
I was ready.
After everyone readies up, the host has to hit A again. That delay between Rob readying and us starting was me hitting A again.
I
right,
never
I am
saw Rob
back.
being ready for whatever reason.
I'm back on the main menu. I will join.
I think we're probably screwed.
You think so?
Yeah. Because, like,
Why is that?
it just, every time it fails to join, the game just stops responding. Like, it just, it gets caught in a loop of, just, like, checking
loofah.
and then not having it, and then, I don't know, maybe it's server related. It's
Could
frustrating,
be,
though.
yeah. Well, I have a level 4 engineer.
Okay. Everyone, let's take it slow here. Does
Okay.
everyone see everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does everyone see the Cobalt is pressed ready?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Rob, why don't
Ready.
you hit ready? All right,
I am
I'll
ready.
hit ready, and then Nick, you try.
Now I hit A.
All right. All looking good.
I'm just gonna go right to the world map after this.
Seems
I
like a
think.
good idea.
Yeah. The tank has the strongest knockdown moves.
No, the tank has the strongest knockdowns moves. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah.
Everybody's in?
Yep.
Okay, that last one is an exposition one. I'm just gonna go to the ones with markers on them.
Yeah.
Metal Man.
Metal man. Metal and men.
Oh, whoops.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you. I agree. 200 IQ.
Actual 200 IQ.
I've taken
Ooh.
many programming classes. It has not taught me what is wrong with the game, but it has taught me how to figure out how to fix it by just slowly adding one more element at a time until something breaks.
I think that's just called basic problem
Well,
solving.
you'd be surprised. I mean, he's seen some of the things I've seen. Fellow warriors.
Occasionally, if we're all full on health, don't bust those open, because sometimes you want to leave them for a bit, you know?
Gotcha.
You get it? His name's MK Ultron. Like that fucked up study the CIA did that like ruined the brains of all those people.
Hmm. And Marvel.
Plus he bleeds purple.
That's good.
Warning.
Warning.
Oh! It sucked to me. Whoa.
Ow! Ow!
Ah, the blue one's in my way!
Red one is open to be hit now.
Green one is as well, and I am low on HP.
Same.
Oh, I believe I have been dead. Yeah.
Alright, one's down.
Oh yeah, thank you.
2 down. I have 1
The thing
HP,
that-
oh lord.
Chad, if you think it looks like it's freezing up, it's when I'm using my special B attack. It slows down time and it looks like the game is lagging, but it's not. It's actually intentional.
Let's go.
Yeah.
No, let's not go.
Unless you're seeing something I'm not, which maybe you are, I don't know.
Hello. Hey.
Hey!
Growl.
Lift.
Is
Equipment level up. Cloak of Wisdom.
A good Pokemon.
bitch Pokemon.
Wow!
I'm sorry, there's just some Pokemon that are bitches.
Actually, one of the best Pokemon in the original.
Well, his special stat, the scale's better than Blastoise's.
I'd eat the shit out of the ice cream Pokemon.
Oh, Vanillux.
That was
Yeah.
like the only one you could have ended that sentence with. That wasn't going to be absurd.
Well, there's the other one that's a key. There's another one that's a keychain.
Thank you, Adam.
I got a fidget spinner Irish keychain when I was in Ireland. You know,
Nice.
it's
Nice.
the Guinness thing with the harp, and it spins in circles when you turn it.
And now you've got like another one from Champions of Fire as well, probably, right? So.
Well, I mean, this one's like kind of classy looking. It's not really.
Whoa! It's the check hasn't cleared yet. Let's.
Cat food.
Made from 100% cat.
Oh, that's awful.
We don't talk about that.
Mmm, tasty.
Well, that was like way easier than when I did that by
Yeah, that
myself.
was no problem. What? You look stylish. You look classy. You look ready to get your picture taken and live the life of an international jet setter. Love you.
Am I going to PAX East? I wasn't, but then Lisa was like, "Oh, people made plans to come to PAX East because of you. You should go." And now I'm like, am I letting down everyone? So now I'm kind of thinking maybe I should go.
Yeah, do it.
Are you
Well, thanks,
When is
Adam.
PAX East?
Are you two going? It's in April, sometime.
I don't know. Depends on if there's like a lot of people going, I suppose.
That's the close one to you, right?
Yeah, it's like super close.
Yeah, let's just go.
You guys should just
Good.
go.
I'll get a hotel. We'll just go.
Yeah.
Could be.
No big deal. No, we keep making it into a big deal. It's no big deal. It's like 4 days.
That's true.
We don't have the excuse anymore that like we've got to be home to make content at every minute of every day. We'll be fine.
It's better to get some stories like getting harassed by
Yeah, we
drug
need
dealers.
something to
That's-
talk about on the NLSS.
That's the thing.
so we
You
can-
need to recharge from time to time. So that you can tell a story about your life and then chat can act like you're Mennonite when you say that
Yeah.
senior citizens should be drinking at 8 a.m. But I
The
digress.
enemy of Kirby.
I digress.
I'm a Mennonite? I don't think I
No,
know
they
what
were
that
calling
is.
me a Mennonite.
Oh.
It's Kirby's greatest foe.
Is that good
That's
to be a Mennonite?
that's Mennonite. This is what
Yeah.
I
Oh.
understand.
The pain.
Hey,
Oh,
move.
someone's stuck in the corner of the screen, it looks like.
Hey, just hold up.
What's going on there?
I'll just be down here.
No, we need a yellow boy to take out.
I know,
yellow
I'm
shit.
trying. I'm freaking dude over here trying to hit me. I'm down.
I don't think I've ever landed my counter. Yeah, I'm down as well.
Uh-oh.
It's you, Cobalt. With four,
Nope,
with
I
4
think
HP.
I was the first one
it's
down.
you. It's you, Robert. With no, you madman!
no,
Why?
Oh, I was trying to get a revive. We were very close.
I had 1% for my revive.
Oh my lord.
No.
That was just bad. We'll do better than that.
Rip.
Continue from last checkpoint.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you hate all the
Nice,
dialogue,
Ross.
you can literally just turn off story mode, and it won't play any dialogue. I forgot about that. I
There's
probably
a
should have
blue
done that.
shield over. There's an invisible enemy here. We need Blue Man to come over here and hit this guy.
Blue Man Group,
Yeah.
come here.
Nice spins.
One day I'm gonna land a counter though, and it's gonna be beautiful.
You may just need to practice it a bit because, like, once you feel the rhythm of it, it'll make it more sense. I think.
Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Jamaica bobsled team. Am I dead? No. Arigato.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
leveled up my
Arigato.
rifle.
Ow.
Blue boy.
No, who is shooting us from the sky?
Yeah, every once in a
Oh,
while
what's
these
going
little
on up there?
these targets show up. Gotta
That's
take care of
weird.
those.
I hate it.
I'm low on HP.
There'll be more. It looks like one of them is stuck inside of Cobalt. There's
The
like a
hell?
med kit.
Nice.
I wish it was stuck inside of me.
What's going on?
We're supposed to scroll right.
Oh,
There's a thing.
The cat
Hi,
comes to
little
tell
kitty.
you that you shot him!
okay.
What was he supposed to be? What does he do?
He just tells you to go right. I think we've got a problem with this level.
Celeste. Oh, hey. Hey, buddy.
All right, I don't want to
Okay.
be this guy, but let's all four of us go right simultaneously.
No, it like just should have
That's
scrolled.
fine. No, I know, but like as soon as three people went
Why?
right, one was going left, and it like that can't help. All right,
Why? Well, very
Oh.
polished.
having some server problems. That's okay. Now, netcode is hard.
Yeah.
Apparently, I actually would not know at all.
I'll give them credit for at least attempting. I mean,
Yeah.
most of the time they'd be like, "Oh, this is local only." Thankfully, this one isn't.
Well,
And I feel likely that it will work eventually.
by the way, if there are any like local only multiplayer games that we've been wanting to play, I really kind of want to try that that Parsec thing.
What is
I don't trust
Parsec?
it.
It allows you to play online for local only games.
What's,
and I know what you're thinking. There's like 30 million of those,
Yeah,
right? And they
it's-
all don't work.
Well, I mean, there's
I've
Hamachi.
seen this.
Hamachi
Right.
works though.
I want to play
Yeah.
Monster Hunter beta.
Dude, comes out in like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Really?
I have already got it downloaded. Whoa!
Oh, it tricked
Diagonal
me.
shooters. Tyrone?
Ow.
Gang bang him. I'm dead.
I am also
not.
I'm also excited for Monster Hunter. I think I'm gonna play it tonight on Kate's stream.
Yeah? Is it good?
I mean, I wouldn't know. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, but is it good though?
I mean, the word of mouth is extremely positive, so that's encouraging. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see you there, Blue Boy.
You guys are gonna make me buy a fucking PS4 to play that. I'm gonna do it.
How do you not have a PS4 at all?
Well, I have an X-Bone.
Exactly. How do you not have a PS4?
Well, Rumble Muffin is a god and gave me an
Oh,
X-Bone
no.
for free, so that's...
Damn. No,
You
there's
guys-
still a blue boy. You gotta
there's a
kill the blue boy.
man
Oh,
right
I thought
there.
that was one of us.
No.
Yeah, it works.
When does Monster Hunter come out?
Can I beat these?
26th, I think,
No.
something like that.
Oh, I am dead over there.
Crawl away from the mess, and I'll revive you.
Oh. Okay,
Run
cat.
it.
Somebody shoot this damn cat.
The cat's fine. He's just gonna show us where to go.
Oh,
I got
wow.
you. I got you.
Oh, you
do
flew
you?
into the box?
Amazing.
Yeah. What's,
I don't know how you get out though.
I don't think I do. Alright, well, good luck, friends.
Oh, that's
I'll
a
be
new
here.
problem.
If we get to the top, we can probably get you out.
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
hell?
Oh, he's floated away. Guys,
No, don't come down here. I'll get you. Just don't come into the bullets.
Help!
Yeah, don't you guys die, because then we'll soft lock,
I mean,
because I'm stuck.
I'm holding right trigger, but you are not resurrecting.
you're not near him on my screen.
Yeah, you're not near.
It's a netcode problem again.
My dude is on top of me.
He's
Yeah,
not.
just-
He's not
I
even on
can't
the
move
screen.
anymore. All I can do is say help.
Yeah,
He's
just
floated away.
try to progress, Red,
I can't.
Red
It
Man.
won't go up.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, I can crawl again.
Alright.
Nice.
Well, that's really unfortunate. I guess we'll have to cut this early then. I don't know what else we can really do.
It's like still like
Dang.
a little bit more fun than Viscera cleanup detail. The
Rumble,
netcode,
don't worry.
the netcode is unfortunately like actually a deal breaker. Without
I ran
being-
into no bugs when I
Yeah.
played it solo yesterday. It's just unfortunate.
yeah,
Sorry.
the solo netcode is like out of control. I bet.
Well, I mean, I didn't have any bugs. Not that the netcode didn't work.
Well, I guess
So,
we'll run an early Jackbox here, and we'll see you in 3 minutes.
Movie battles 2 for a bit.
That was weird.
Yeah. Earlier, I jumped over a dude's head and chopped his head off as I flew over him. Badass.
They
Incredible.
didn't tell us yesterday. Apparently, there's full dismemberment in that game. We just had to enable it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was in the video options, but yeah, you can straight up see full dismemberment, and it's fucking sweet.
Do you guys want to do like a split jack because it's gonna be long?
Oh,
What is
whatever.
a split jack?
You know, maybe like a fibbage and then a relatively full Quiplash segment.
Yeah,
Like one game of, because I just worry if we play 5 games of Quiplash, we're gonna be like,
I will die.
yeah, my butt, Full Metal Furies netcode, you know, like,
Did I hear early Jackie?
yo, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Austin, hook up your PS4 to peer pressure these guys into buying Monster Hunter.
Do you have a
I'm not
PS4
in
as
the,
well?
I do. It's in my closet.
Don't even need to buy it. It's free beta.
I
I'm gonna
bought
buy
it for what did I buy it for? Bloodborne. That's the one.
Crash Bandicoot?
Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot.
Get it?
No.
No. I was honestly already planning on buying it for whatchamacallit, for the new Spider-Man game. And
Oh, Spider-Man QuickTime event. The game.
yeah, possibly.
Spider-Man Arkham QuickTime event.
I don't think
Game
that's
that's not out that I'm cynical about.
I think it's more like
4,000 people are working on it, and I'll distill it down to a single feature I can denigrate. Welcome to the show, Austin, by the way. Sorry, I opened with a little bit of aggression.
No, that's
I
fine.
apologize.
You're good.
All
Don't
right.
you're not.
apologize.
I got nothing against apologizing. Or having a beer at 8 a.m., but that's another story.
And I
Wasn't
think
it wine?
too many people have a problem with apologizing.
I agree.
Nothing wrong.
That's a good code.
It's a pretty good code.
Because it's like asking a question that we answered just now. That chat
It's
event.
very okay if you read it like that. I can understand that.
Wait, hold on a second. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
You think someone could guess it off? I feel like they could guess it off of that.
No.
They've done it before.
Just hold up in the lobby. I'm gonna go piss my pants. I'll be right back.
All right, nice.
Sounds good.
At least he had to leave the desk to pee his pants.
More like Full Metal Furries, am I right? Has anyone made that joke yet? Has anyone made that joke yet? That's some hot shit.
To be honest, I kind of wish it was Full Metal Furies so that I could play as a raccoon. That'd have been
Let's do a
great.
crossover with the RTS game.
Tooth and tail.
Teeth and
Yeah.
tumors and tails.
Tumors and teeth.
Tumors.
My
and
favorite.
teeth. That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm slaying the Spire while we do this.
That's a great game.
That's a good
That's
idea.
a great game.
I've enjoyed
I
it
have
ever
2 wins
since.
in a row right now, so
Nice.
trying to go for number 3.
I have yet to get past the third boss.
That's the last boss.
That's the final boss?
Yeah.
Indeed it is, but there are different like bosses, not just this like a stagnant one boss. so
Right, yeah. Yeah, I've
kinda
encountered
nice.
him a couple of times.
I'm wondering if the bosses don't just cycle because
They do, I
I-
think, at the start, but then once you get past the first 3, then they don't
Yeah.
anymore.
I've had like 3 bronze automatons in a row. And I
My first 3 runs had all 9 of the different bosses, and then after that, it was just I got like Time Lord 4 times in a row.
Oh, I hate that guy.
Yeah.
Dr.
Time
Who,
Lord's a jerk, especially when you're the silent.
does he regenerate?
Welcome to Fibbage.
No, every
No,
time
he does.
you-
He has a.
Oh, I didn't know. Because every time I've played him, I've died in like 4 turns. But every time you play a card, he ticks down a timer, and if the timer hits 0, he gains strength and ends your turn. So if you have like a combo deck, you play like
Yeah.
12 cards a turn. Every turn he gets stronger and forces your turn to end when you don't want it to.
I had 3 HP when I beat him the other day. It was ridiculous.
Hey, Ryan, I think your web browser's a little off center.
What do you, my web browser?
Your browser capture.
Pick a category.
This is a game played on Steam, Robert.
Oh, your capture is
Thank
off.
you. Yes. Now,
Yeah.
now I respect it.
In the
Thank you.
German town of
Is it racist that I picked German sports over African sports?
Well, I mean, do you consider African sports to be shithouse sports?
Shithouse?
Yeah,
There's-
there was
there's
debate.
discussion, yeah.
Shithole.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Because Shithouse would have been so much better. That
Of
just
course.
excuses the whole thing.
I thought Shithouse was something you only get, like
Shithouse drunk.
Yeah, you only get drunk.
drunk, yeah.
Shithouse drunk. That town is right next to me. Well, then tell me what they wrestle. What do they wrestle in Lengries?
Yeah, what do they wrestle?
In Lengries.
Yeah, why is it? What, Germany? What's wrong with you? Why you name towns?
Oh, I've been asking that question for a long time.
Yeah, since 1946.
Wow, that's. I don't know. The implications of that are just terrible.
Wait, yeah, no, I should probably
So, just after the Nazis were defeated. Good point. Yeah. Okay.
Probably the start of the war, not the end.
In the German town of Lengries, more than 100 men gather to compete in the annual blank wrestling championship. Leg, leggy, wife, penile, beer, sausage, finger.
Is it wife or finger?
Why would men gather to compete in a wife wrestle?
They wrestle their own wives.
They want to watch the wives wrestle each other, I think.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun.
What is leggy wrestling?
It's Australian.
You guessed it correctly, but wanted to change their answer slightly.
You think so?
Hopefully, because that's why I guessed leg.
All right.
What if they guess?
I just wanted to say leggy.
Dang.
It's not penile.
Oh.
Oh, it's probably finger, yeah.
It's not sausage, which is the audience's lie.
Oh, you fuckers.
Sausage.
Sausage.
It's not beer, which is Austin's lie.
The age of sauce.
Nor is it leg, which was
It is
Cobalt's lie.
leggy, though.
Nor is it leggy, which was Nicholas's lie. What a strange coincidence.
Well, the leggy peggy, it's no big deal.
Nor was it wife, which was my lie.
It was finger. Damn it.
It's finger wrestling.
Gonna.
Sausage wrestling.
Yeah.
Thank God I
Finger
picked
wrestling.
that.
It just seemed like the most sensible.
It's like
Yeah.
over the top, but
Yeah.
just makes
In,
sense.
in a cultured land, we call those thumb wars.
What if they're using their fingers and not their thumb?
That's the debate, isn't it?
I don't like thumb
some
wrestling.
Why?
There's like
1,
some
2,
weird
3,
like
4.
dominance thing going on. I was always really bad at it. I always thought that like to win thumb wrestling, it's about breaking the rules and not
Alright,
getting
here it
caught.
is. In 20
Yeah,
Because you're
but
not
that's
You gotta
like
keep your wrist straight.
That's the thing.
Oh, wait,
you're
that's what I'm
supposed to
wrestling.
be able to keep your wrist straight, but like it's always about throwing in a bend that's like clandestine.
Blank.
Yeah.
Type in your
Well, that's
I
live.
mean,
like all
thumb
sports.
wrestling, the bigger thumb wins, usually.
The bigger thumb wins.
It's like got a little bit of a stumpy thumb.
You got hammer toes?
No, not really. I do have. You guys ever look at your feet?
No, never.
My-
I almost actually avoid, like, for a whole year, I don't look at my feet, really. Except to clip my toenails.
What?
I'll clip my toenails from time to time, and socks on, shower, socks on, shower, socks on.
Socks on, shower.
Yeah.
Sounds like an
Socks
indie
on,
band.
socks off.
Wax on, socks off.
I bring it up because my pinky toe is like, it's like 1/8 of a normal toe. It
Yeah, it's
almost
weird.
doesn't exist.
Oh, that's pretty weird.
Kate's got a normal pinky toe.
Okay,
My pinky
which
toe
one's
is
the
like,
truth?
it didn't come out right on both sides.
I'd
You
hope
must
it's
have bad
symmetrical.
balance.
A clinic in the Philippines used the X-Men's Wolverine as a mascot to advertise their circumcisions, colonoscopies, abortions, bandages, corn dogs, shaving cream, or cure for cancer.
I love the idea of a Wolverine getting right up there with a colonoscopy. Just burrowing for a place to live.
I'm not going to take a picture of my feet and send it to you. That's
You
weird.
do it for me, though?
No,
Well, if
absolutely
you
not.
start a Patreon, then you can.
I would be really weirded out.
No,
if you said
Twitch
I would do
Twitch
that.
stopped that recently.
You can't show feet pics.
No,
for
well,
Patreon?
come on. They issued like
whatever
it's against the TOS now to push people to like 18 plus Patreons.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It
supposedly,
should
at
be.
least.
Nice. I appreciate that.
By the way, it was not
ridiculous.
abortions. And Rob and Austin, you're just terrible people.
They've been letting me get away with showing my balls off for years.
Well, like dudes can have their shirts off now, right? too?
Really?
I think they're working on changing that back again. They just
Oh, really?
flip flopping because all the ladies are like, eh.
It was not shaving cream.
So that's the noise that they make.
Just take my shirt off and only show shoulders, no nips.
Well, there's that one guy on IRL streams who.
Oh, no, I don't wanna-
Yeah.
I saw the live stream fail clip of his mom kicking him out of his house. Did you see that one?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
That's so sad.
Like his
Where's he gonna live?
curtains fell down and his mom was like, "Fuck fucking put those curtains back up. And he's like, I'll get to it. And she's like, no, you fucking won't. Get out of my house. And it was really uncomfortable.
Oh, that's
IRL scares me, man.
IRL was a
Castle
mistake.
advertised his film Macabre by offering
Same with
Do you want to take the IRL challenge later, where we just leave our cameras on for 48
No,
hours?
absolutely
All
not.
right,
That's a horrible idea.
I like jerking off.
Director William
Can't.
Castle advertised his film Macabre by offering $1,000 to any audience member who blank. Nice. Like, I don't know. I was on Twitch last night and I saw Austin was in IRL, and it's telling that my first thought was, "Oh no, what happened?" Then he was just
I
playing the
actually had
piano.
the same thought.
Yeah. He was playing the piano, and I was like, "Okay,
No,
we're
I
good."
wasn't. No, I don't play the piano on IRL. I like to be on music for that.
Oh, okay.
I just sit there and talk.
Use the lie for me button.
So, oh no, what happened?
No.
No, the thing that you should be really afraid of is any of us is on RuneScape.
Oh, RuneScape is
didn't finish.
so shit.
Those
Oh,
streamers
no.
are- Oh boy.
To any audience member who nude away,
Oh,
filleted him, died of fright, would cut off their pointer finger on camera, could sit
Why did you
through it,
Read that like that.
or could make a better film. Let me try again. Would cut off their pointer finger on camera.
What a weird group of things. Like, none of these feel right.
Well, like... Yes, correct. One of them feels right. It's gotta be pointer finger.
I see my answer. My lie. I didn't type it in time. Was cut off their finger, but I couldn't find a way to phrase it reasonably, so I
Let's
just
see
tilted
what everybody selected.
and didn't type it in time.
Chat, you really want me to play RuneScape?
You're the
No,
most
don't do
likely.
it.
Actually, Rob is the most likely of any of us to play
I am
RuneScape.
definitely not. Well,
Game for like
as
2
far
years
as
when I was
personality,
12.
I touched it once. It didn't do anything for me.
I
My
did
dick, I
not
mean.
enjoy it.
We all got wrecked by the audience.
Not all of us.
Oh,
Pointer finger was Nick's lie.
Yeah, of course.
For a second, I was actually like, it's nude away. What a stupid question. $1,000 to any audience member who died of fright.
Oh, that's ridiculous. That's a stupid
It's
answer.
actually
That
just
is
brain
pretty
dead.
stupid.
Is it a stupid answer, or is he just a stupid director?
Yes, I think that's a stupid way to market
Yeah,
your movie.
okay.
Ready for round
Okay.
two?
Stupid director and stupid answer.
If you die of something that you can't actually die from, I'll give you $1,000 you can't spend because you're dead. Hilarious.
I mean, he
mean,
could have
I
said
don't
a
know.
million,
Yeah.
but then somebody probably would have been like, "I'm dead. Give the money to my family."
I mean, maybe you could die from fright. Padme Amidala died from sadness.
Oh, wait to look at the stream.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
I think you have to look at my
She's like a
screen.
dog.
You gotta look at my screen.
I don't have time.
I don't know.
The syntax of this sentence is throwing me off.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's confusing.
Is
Yeah.
it a noun or an adjective or an adverb? I don't know. You got about maybe 12 seconds.
God, this one just threw me off
Just hit the
too.
lie for me button.
Chat, for every second I could spend playing RuneScape, I would rather be spending that second building a castle in Medieval Engineers. That would be so much more fun.
Mm.
All right, find the truth.
3 dancing women in a restaurant lavatory. 3 dancing women in a restaurant and a fun little boy. 3 dancing women in a restaurant. 3 dancing women in a restaurant. 3 dancing women in a restaurant palace. 3 dancing women in a restaurant making bad decisions. 3 dancing women in a restaurant without music. 3 dancing women in a restaurant watched by Cupid.
Man, I really like 3 dancing women in a restaurant and a fun little boy.
I picked it.
I think it's wrong, but I love the answer.
People were naming their paintings all sorts of weird stuff back then.
And Watched by Cupid is the dumbest thing. The way Nick's laughing makes me feel like it's his
what
answer.
did people
There's
pick?
definitely his answer.
Yeah, it's my answer.
Making bad decisions was the audience line. Yeah, and a fun little boy was Nick's answer. That's a Justin answer.
It is.
Fun little boy. That's my Justin voice.
Why do you guys talk about little boys so much now?
Don't make it weird.
Yeah, we don't say little.
We don't
Dan
talk
and
about
Justin
little
just-
boys. We
You
say
talk about little
no.
boys constantly.
We say
You
the
guys are always
phrase.
talking about little
We
boys.
say the phrase "little boy." We don't talk about little boys.
No, we don't even say little boy. We just say boy.
Look at that! Look at that boy over there.
Right?
Look at that young lad.
Nah, it's substantially worse somehow.
Talking about little boys.
Watched by
I just
Cupid.
love little boys.
Yeah, I had big boy muscles, but that's different.
Oh my lord, Nick just got like 3,000 points in one round.
God damn it, that's right.
My goodness.
Oh hell yeah, South Dakota.
Oh no.
No.
In the popular game Geodash.
2015 ad campaign for South Dakota used the slogan "Why blank when you can live in South Dakota?"
South Dakota.
Oh, I know
Your
this.
lies.
Do you?
Well, I can infer it. I did very well on my SATs. You know what would be a really good video idea? Hear me out.
Okay.
here.
Move to South Dakota and vlog.
Okay, we can do that as step 0. That's fine by me.
Okay.
We all get together.
Yeah.
We go film
An orgy.
all of us doing an IQ test,
Button if you're stuck.
Okay.
and then
I already know my IQ.
revealing the
Humble
results.
bragging.
How am I humble brag? We haven't taken the test, and we
And
reveal the
also,
results on
IQ
camera.
tests are better the younger you are. They're more accurate.
Well, then Austin should have an advantage.
You know, when I was a little kid, they sent me to NYU to take an IQ test to see if I was supposed to be in this stupid advanced programs.
Did I pick the fucking audience lie? I bet I did.
Why be happy? Why die on Mars? Why no joy? Why live? Why die? Why travel? Why dream when you can live in South Dakota? And I thought another thing that'd be sick is if we all did like 23andMe and then revealed our results simultaneously to see which one of us is gonna have like the highest chance of a horrible degenerative disease taking over.
I'm already a horrible degenerate, so I mean,
I've got
it kinda
Huntington's
works.
that runs in my
Oh
family.
no, okay. Well,
Ooh.
So,
well then you have you're probably the favorite, unfortunately, so you can't participate.
But yet, dude, I'm a no-go on taking any DNA tests because they're allowed to sell that information to
Oh,
insurance.
so what?
So what? Do you know that our current president wants to get rid of the?
This is not the right person to bring this up.
oh,
I'm just saying.
Do you have
They're gonna-
insurance? Do you have insurance as is? Okay, well, yeah. You got nothing to worry about then.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
no, just do 23andMe in Canada. Just send it up here. 23andMe, eh?
You don't
You
think
have-
the Canadian insurance talks to the American?
probably
We don't have
sell it
insurance
there,
up here.
too.
We just
You have nothing to
Mars
fear
has
if you
better
have no
responses.
pre-existing conditions to
absolutely.
hide.
It's the Patriot Act, bitch. Look it up. What?
I wanted to mention someone in your chat said Rob is such a wacko. No, seriously, look it up. It's very clearly the law. They're allowed to sell
Yeah,
that.
look it up.
I think the point is that you brought it up,
r/conspiracy.
not that it's.
No, it's not r/conspiracy. This is literally true.
So, also literally true. The slogan was "Why die on Mars when you can live in South Dakota?"
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
They were talking about going
wait,
to
I
Mars.
put die though.
I was
What the
reading
hell?
those. It took away my categories. I didn't decide. What did I pick?
DSM, a company from the Netherlands, invented a new product that could help save the environment by stopping.
By stopping blank. Enter your lies now.
I don't know. This could be anything.
Your heart
That'd be pretty cool.
and you're to blame.
I like this answer though.
This music's awesome. Slay the Spire.
I just had a great idea
Doesn't-
for a piece of software. Okay,
Something.
All right, hit me.
you take your DNA results from 23andMe, and then it's a video game. You insert essentially your genotype into the
Okay,
game,
which one
and it
is the
creates like a
truth?
proto-human, like a caveman, from that DNA digitally, and then it just puts it in the environment and goes like, okay, whose DNA would win? Austin's DNA versus Ryan's DNA. And they fight it out.
Oh, it's like Monster Rancher, but for DNA.
Exactly. Stopping
They used
Trump.
to let you...
What the fuck are these answers?
Cow burps, cows from farting, human reproduction, plastic pellets in the ocean, dog sex mining, or people from complaining.
Are you telling me you've never heard of dog sex mining?
I've never heard of that. Nope.
This has been common since the late 90s and you never heard of it?
What is dog sex mining?
I have no idea. I just made it up.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't make it up. I don't know what it is.
Okay, let's take a look.
Human reproduction, my lie. Nobody got baited except 10% of the audience.
I get fucked.
Cows from farting is a lie? It's
I
Austin's
thought
lie.
that was it for
Let's go.
Great
sure.
lie there.
That's incredible.
Are they trying to stop human reproduction?
It was not Trump. Which is very sensible, because he already fixed global warming. As we've talked about many times.
Defined it out of existence.
Yeah. It's not dog sex mining.
Oh, damn.
It's cow burps.
That was
Hell
I
yeah!
picked the wrong cow expulsion.
Cow
Burping
burps.
cows by
Okay.
30%.
I've always heard about the farts and never heard the burps were doing
That's-
anything, really.
that one was just awesome.
Yeah, you've like tripled your score in one round.
Did you guess plastic pellets?
No, I
Nobody
guess
gets
cow
plastic
burps.
pellets.
It's final fibbage time.
They really
Pay
are
attention,
plastic
'cause
pellets,
This
though.
last one's worth triple points. Have
They
fun.
burp more methane than they fart? Oh my god.
Breath must smell terrible.
We got put all the cows in a bubble and then harness them to
And get
use
Pauly Shore in there.
Yeah.
You may have
What?
this disorder if you
It's a
blank
movie.
like
Biodome.
blank.
Dr. Stephen Long at
That's
Marquette
an okay
University coined the term rhotic replacement. You may have this disorder if you blank like blank. Like a cow gut's pretty crazy. I guess. It's just like a big old like fermenter.
It's like a science lab just sitting there.
It's just down there bubbling and percolating. No wonder they're burping up methane all the time.
I have a way funnier answer that no one will vote for, but I'm gonna go for the one that hopefully gets more votes.
I know they've looked into capturing cow farts for fuel. That would be hilarious.
Well, there's methane that comes out of landfills, and they try and harness that for the energy to power the local town.
Oh, dude! I just heard Jess was telling me earlier. There's a news story that there's a place that is straight up one of the first countries to run out of water completely.
Wow, you sounded really excited about
Hey,
that.
great
No,
news!
it's not a good thing. Yeah.
You may have this disorder if you walk like a cowboy, sweat like an elephant, walk like an elderly person, speak like Scooby-Doo, burp like a cow, shed like a dog, or eat like donkeys.
Right, a rhotic replacement.
Cape Town. Yeah.
So, sweat like an elephant, I was like 100%. And I thought about it for literally a single iota of time. And went, what the fuck does that mean? Are elephants
what it means.
particularly sweaty?
They don't sweat
They don't sweat
properly,
at all?
That's the thing.
Do they not have sweat glands? I feel like they probably don't.
They have big flappy ears. I'm making this up also. I don't have no idea how.
All right, let's see what everybody
It's fun to
picked.
just make shit up, and then, but as long as you come clean at the end.
I swear to God, if the answers speak like Scooby-Doo, I'm leaving.
Ruh-roh.
Nobody did walk like an
Get better.
Egyptian.
I
That's
almost
the
put walk
Quiplash
like an
answer.
Egyptian. Yeah, that's the one I was gonna do.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it was not shed like a dog, which was my lie.
God damn it.
Walk like a cowboy? No, it's Austin's lie!
No.
It's speak like... Oh, actually, it might be sweat like an elephant. No, that's an audience's lie. It's speak like Scooby-Doo!
What the fuck?
Ruh-roh.
Nobody does though. Nobody actually does though. That doesn't make any
Northernlion
sense.
treatment is a poopy rock.
What the fuck?
Man, that was a dominant performance, though. It's 15,000 points in fibbage? That's outrageous. Nobody ever gets, like, we don't vote on the likes cup. So Nick wins the likes with 3 across like 8 rounds. All right, I'm gonna.
Oh, are we switching games?
Yeah, I'll load up Quiplash now.
I'm gonna go pee while you're loading that up.
Ooh.
Chat, in Austin's defense, he's right.
What's he right
It's
about?
not that literally nobody speaks like that, but I've never met anybody. Has anybody ever met anybody that speaks like Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo.
Not
I've met
counting
Scooby
the
before.
voice actor who played Scooby-Doo. Within the bounds of reasonability, he's right, I think.
Only comedians speak like Scooby-Doo.
And comedians.
Yeah, of course.
This is not a good code.
Get a new one, dude.
What happened with your assignment? Yeah, so literally 12 hours after my assignment was due, my professor emailed everybody and was like, hey, I forgot to publish the assignment, but I was sick all week. And we were like, okay, that's cool. And I went to class, and it's like, it was an okay class, but he did just play a Pluralsight tutorial on the overhead projector for like an hour, and I was like, I don't need to be here.
Yeah.
This
That
is...
stinks.
It was still like mostly useful, but I was like, I could just...
Do that online.
Pluralsight
Yeah.
is like $30 a month. This class is $540. And it's not that you're teaching me the same thing as Pluralsight. You're literally playing Pluralsight, so
Well, how many people were in the class, though?
like 16.
Oh, dude, so 30 times 16 right there.
Oh, you get great.
Look at that.
Good old Schnecko.
Are you telling me that there is an industry in getting people into a physical room and then playing Pluralsight in front of
Well,
them?
I think it's just that he was a little under the weather, so he wanted to save his voice a little bit, but
Let's do it.
all right, let's go. Everybody's in.
Are you going to college to have like a fallback job in case you ever
That's pretty much correct.
lose
Yeah.
your YouTube?
Yeah.
The same.
My fallback is homelessness.
Me too.
Yeah.
No,
I'd go be a
you could
community
always. I was
manager.
gonna say you could always work as a community manager.
Right?
I
That's
don't know what exactly they do besides just like email all my friends.
you deal with
but-
fucking idiots like us all day.
yeah.
This is round one.
Fun.
Maybe Twitch will let me work for them.
Which you can answer in any
Yeah, that'd be
corner
cool.
or
Probably not, but
They're
maybe.
really like
choose between your answer and
picky.
someone
I don't
else's.
know.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
You'll see
I've heard
points
some
based on the percentage
maybe
of
job
your
interview horror
answer.
stories.
Oh. Ooh, is he gonna say it?
Yeah.
Are we gonna
Oh,
open
boy.
up this can of?
Oh, right. We're playing Quiplash now. Okay.
Open it.
I'm gonna open it. I don't think Rob's gonna be able to resist once it's open though.
Wait, what did I do?
No, you'll see.
Oh, I can live in your heart. That sounds nice.
I don't know.
What would be a situation though where all of our income would immediately drop out? Like, we would have to
slowly
get our
but-
channel deleted.
Slowly but surely, we age out of the industry and stop being relatable to the
No,
demographic
I mean
that.
instant-
Net neutrality.
Yeah, I'm talking about like one instance where one day you're good, the next day it's gone. Not like it slowly fades.
Nuclear war.
Secretly living
Yeah, that's a fair one. And in that case, I'm not really too worried
Taking
about
too
it.
hard of a stance on old piece of shit drinking a beer at 8 a.m. causing a backlash that
Yeah,
never
you should
ends.
watch yourself, Ryan.
A sure sign that a drifter has been secretly living in your house. The atmosphere is a bit more edgy than normal, or crumbs all over your toilet seat.
Well, yeah, I guess health reasons are fair enough.
Mental health slowly eroding from constantly subjecting your personality to the internet's feedback all day.
Yeah, yeah.
Having a heart
I'm in a-
attack from living an
One for you,
entirely
one for me.
sedentary lifestyle during the prime
blood
athletic
clots,
years of your life.
aneurysms.
I might just have a heart attack just sitting
Just
here,
any kind
to
of
be honest,
death.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could just do heart attacks. That seems simple enough.
Next one. The manliest way to
The
start a
manliest way to
conversation.
start a conversation. Flexing or punch him in the gonads.
Yeah.
Flex on the haters.
Absolutely
I
true.
do that all the time.
You absolutely do not flex. You dab on the haters.
Depends on your age. 25 and up, you flex. 25 and under, you dab.
Beer.
25, flex and dab.
So, like, question about the dabbing.
Yeah.
Right.
Dab.
There's a common double dab that goes on where you go one direction and then you go quickly in the other
Yeah,
direction.
correct.
Then you never really achieve a full dab. What's the deal with that?
Well, because you're trying to like go as fast as possible.
Ah,
It's more like a rapid fire, dabid
Okay,
fire.
next one.
Well, you know
Dab
the old
fire.
saying.
Just losing brain cells.
What is that old saying? A double dab will do you.
right.
One thing to never do on a first date: order red wine when your date prefers white, or tell your date you stream on Twitch IRL.
That was the thing for
That was the one, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I don't want to encourage it. I'm going to vote for the other one.
It's not current events. He ordered white wine when his date prefers red. This is a totally different situation. It's a completely different.
So you were asking what could ruin our careers immediately.
Making a reference to a current event.
It lost.
Joke's on you, I wanted to lose.
By a lot. What the hell? It got smoked.
A
Some
reason,
such an
chat
outlook
saying they've had
poll.
enough.
a reason to travel back in time to 2 weeks ago. There were no crumbs on my toilet seat or netcode.
I like the double answer.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Look, chat, you gotta be a serious reader to have gotten that reference, okay? you gotta be switched in with the populace and the discourse and the whatnots.
Babe articles are definitely deep.
Mm-hmm. Just go on all the blogs. Nice.
Look, I told you Rob's not gonna be able to help himself.
When do you want to have the heart attacks? Like sooner rather than later, or
I mean, depends on the
Coming up next.
depends on the way
how
the rest
people
of this
feel.
segment
Yeah.
goes?
The new game, Blank a Blank.
From the creators of Whack-A-Mole comes the new game, Jack-A-Hole, or Sick a Duck.
Oh, I liked it when it was sick duck.
Mm.
All right, I'll give it to you.
Sick Duck-A-Blank.
You can sick a duck.
Jack-a-hole is also a just an answer.
Yep, I can see that.
Jack-a-hole's great.
It's also a Rob answer.
Jack-Hole one. Ain't that fun?
All right.
Jack-a-hole
I'm feeling
Get
it.
my ass kicked.
for all your Jackie needs.
You are getting your ass.
I know, dude. It doesn't
Round
feel
one is
right.
In the books. Let's see the scores.
I'm supposed to win.
like
Something.
you
The game
met
must
the
be
bullshit.
broken. Netcode's all busted up today.
No, it's just Russia messing with the votes.
Time for round 2, where everything is worth 2 times as
They
much.
can't help themselves. Any votes at all. Doesn't matter what they're for.
Oh, I have to. Oh fuck! Oh, I gotta Google really quick.
Oh.
I don't know. I think this one is. I don't know. I just don't know about this.
Oh boy. Is this where we're going? We're going down this road?
Yeah, chat, get in the game and vote, okay? Because I'm losing. And that's not fair.
Oh, there we go.
Wow, we actually have
And
a
all the
dude,
viewers are Russian.
a dude in chat's name is a medic. It's perfect. He said,
need a medic.
people are asking for me?
First up, good sign.
A good sign you're never going to be a professional football player. Marcus Williams, or you suck at football. All right, so
That's probably very funny and topical if I knew who that was.
Oh, that poor man.
I'll vote for Marcus even though I don't get the joke.
Oh, that poor man. Oh, dude.
But who is Marcus Williams?
He's the guy that missed the tackle that gave the Minneapolis Miracle.
Oh, it has a name? I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Isn't that a blessing?
No.
You suck at football, one. You never bet on sports.
Yeah. I still voted for it.
Twitch is Nerd Central, and I like it that way.
And
Yeah,
next,
but Twitch had
what
football
sperm
games
yell
on
as
this
they
year.
swim?
What sperm yell as they swim? Who's your daddy, or all my semen are at your cervix?
Yeah.
Is that a reference to something, or is that just literally what that is?
It's, like, semen at your service. But
Oh, service.
at the
Okay,
cervix
yeah, okay, I
instead.
got it.
'Cause
You should have said see men, not see man.
fuck. All my
Both
semen.
really good answers, though.
Alright, that was bad.
Yep.
Total no answer. What do you want, Chad? PogChamp. Pink
The worst
sparkles.
thing to find stuck in your teeth.
Is that,
the
isn't
worst-
that the
Vote
actual...
on your
The
device.
worst thing to find stuck in your teeth: an entire colony of sentient beings or other teeth.
Oh, I like that answer.
Unless you're a shark, because then it would be dope and normal.
Yeah, they have like a conveyor belt of teeth for each tooth slot.
Mm-hmm.
So when one breaks off, the next one just slots back up into place. I wish we had
Oh,
that.
you're talking about the whorl?
Is that what it's
The
called?
what?
The whorl?
It's like a whorl.
Whorl. Whorl.
It's a
Ah.
whorl.
We gotta find Lori whorl.
You're saying it kind of weird. It's a whorl.
It's a
Yeah,
whorl.
yeah.
Whorl.
Say it better. It's whorl.
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 Whorl, don't get big, whorl.
Next up, the 6,077th layer of hell is
The
reserved for
6,077th layer of hell is reserved for people who don't know the layer of hell's numbers, or bad people who are bad.
Yeah.
Wait, Nick, have you ever seen a child's skull? What do you mean by that?
What? What?
What?
What? Is there a joke in there? I don't know. What that...
I don't know.
No, I've never seen one.
I don't think I've
don't-
ever seen a child's skull.
I need a medic.
That kid would need a medic, absolutely.
Murder!
Oh, because the child's skull has teeth between their other teeth.
Oh yeah, okay. I couldn't get past. Have you ever seen a child's skull?
Well,
I
I mean,
couldn't
the
think of why I
implication
would
is
need
that
to.
the child is dead. So I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
I stopped there, I guess.
don't think
Instead
too
of thought
many-
about why.
Child head x-rays. The first thing Abraham Lincoln would do if he came back from the dead: re-die immediately or vote Trump.
Re-die. I like that.
They're just waiting for him.
You ever
He
seen
just
a
comes
child's-
back. He's like, "What the fuck, man?"
I'm fed up with this world.
It's a whorl.
Coral.
Horrible.
Coral.
Whorl.
That's Shane. That's my Shane impression.
That's pretty good.
Lori.
You should see him in Punisher. It's a lot of.
I was making my nostrils flare as much as I could.
You could hear it.
At the end of round 2, let's take a look at the scores.
Frank Castle.
He does that?
Is he an angry dog?
He basically barks.
Sounds like Tim Allen.
Dun, 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 dun. Whoa.
There's just one prompt.
I'm glad we all
Whorl.
participated in that.
That's the last lash.
Your last flash prompt
You're
is
getting fucking
Shut the fuck up,
put in your kid's
Austin. Something you should not put in your kid's sandbox.
It's just a rarity, man. You should be happy it doesn't happen often. That makes it a big deal that it happens, you know?
Oh shit! There's a really obvious joke here that I completely forgot to put in.
You know what you shouldn't put in your kid's sandbox?
What?
Band socks.
Nice.
And here's what you did.
Cat shit
Now,
and
3
crayons,
votes this round.
a child's
Vote any way you
skull,
like, or give
quicksand,
them an answer.
kitty litter, or broken glass.
These are
Yes.
all things you should not put in your kid's sandbox. Although I think kitty litter you could get away with.
See,
I
the
think
really
a child's
obvious
skull
answer.
is just a nice reminder of our mortality.
The really obvious answer is Tide Pods.
No.
Oh, they love them.
no.
Yeah, none of us went there.
Gluten-free.
Gluten-free Tide Pods. Are there vegan options as well?
Well, no, because I mean it comes right out of the Tide Bird.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably made with glycerin, right?
Nitro?
No, probably not nitroglycerin. It is subjected to a lot of heat and pressure.
Don't let the day go by.
I take offense to being called an Italian slur, to be honest.
Kitty litters didn't last.
Oh, fuck.
You know what, Chet? Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you got till it's gone.
You gonna turn Chad into a parking lot?
No, they're turning me into a parking lot.
Somebody's gonna be a parking lot. What happens now?
I want to. Well, a child's skull is one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to. I love Joni Mitchell. She's Canadian and a legend.
Yeah.
Couldn't they just put underground parking next to Paradise?
That's all. Now for the final scores.
They'd have to dig it out.
Well, do you dig under it?
Yeah. Then you're gonna, weaken the foundations.
I think you should just have like a parking lot next door. I guess it's like a metaphor or something.
Are those guys drunk or high? Both.
Joni Mitchell? No, she's just old.
Welcome to Quiplash. Population.
Being old and being young is like being drunk.
Okay.
Unless it's 8 a.m.
Mission
and you're
slips?
over
No?
50.
Yeah, whatever. Let's go.
Join the audience, chat. You're all lazy.
Join the audience, please.
Yeah, chat, join the fucking audience.
Fucking
Unless we get 2,000 people in the Jackbox audience, I'm gonna start talking politics again.
Oh, yeah!
That's a good thread. That'll get him in there.
Chat, don't join.
1,400 people to go.
I'll join the audience when I'm dead, boy.
Oh, I don't know if I can say it.
I mean, you've already...
No, this one I think is accidentally racist.
Oh! Yeah, that's probably good.
What kind of Tide Pods are the tastiest? Do we know yet?
The ones that taste like poison and bleach.
They probably look better, right? Like, they probably look like the ones you want to eat.
So I don't really even fully understand it, because it doesn't really look very tasty to me, to be honest with you.
Well, that's because you're boring.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm sorry, Rob, I didn't mean it.
I mean, you're right.
You're absolutely not boring. You're the opposite of boring.
Oh, thanks.
You're almost chaotic, actually.
Yeah. I've been described that way.
Some people are having trouble with the voting, I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's why Ryan can't win.
Let's start this show. First one.
This is the one, man.
Select the next opponent.
Guaranteed. How they really select
Okay,
the
pick your
next
favorite.
pope? Tiniest dick wins or test his manhood?
Wow. Really went the same direction with that, huh?
Yeah, they did.
Is test your manhood like test your might from Mortal Kombat? You have to break an ice brick with your cock?
Test your might.
Oh, the Jackbox website went down? All right, well, how do you guys feel about gun control? If you make a threat and you don't follow through with it, it's not a threat. I'm sorry.
I don't think anyone's trying to take anyone's guns away, I think is really all I need to say about that.
Yes.
I don't want your guns to be taken away.
Next in line.
I don't eat.
Something that will
Get you thrown out of a Wendy's. Asking for boneless fries or incredulously demand to be served by Wendy.
Oh, I love boneless fries. Okay, a few people in my chat kind of do want to take their guns away.
Well, let me.
There's a lot of people saying I do.
Let me
as
raise
well.
a counterpoint.
Yeah.
If you make it a crime to own a gun, only criminals will have guns. Doesn't that scare you?
Yeah. Fair point. Yeah. Fair point.
Ipso facto, ball's in your court, I suppose.
Yeah.
What if only people under $50,000 a year income can own a gun?
That's far worse.
Under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one over
That's
can
extreme.
Have
That's
very
very
much
bad.
worse. Yeah.
Something that is probably on Nicolas Cage's to-do list. Make a good movie, then a bad one again, or steal the
Yep.
Declaration of Independence.
Nice. Yeah.
That's
Both good
exactly
answers.
what he's gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we only take the big guns away from people?
one. No, we need
Yeah.
to make them bigger.
Okay.
I mean, we should probably do something about that law that says you can own a flamethrower if it was made before 1980, because that seems a bit silly.
I only want retro
Well, they're
flamethrowers
sold.
anyway.
They don't work, Rob. You can't fix
Yeah.
those.
Right? Yeah. See, yeah, I'm gonna go hunting with my flamethrower.
Next one.
Just
Fair.
Something fun to do
Go
with your
burn a
kidney
deer to
stones
death.
after you
That's-
pass them.
Maybe that's how I like to celebrate my hunting.
Time to vote.
Something fun to do with your kidney stones after you pass them. Eat them or break your dad's car windows.
If you eat a kidney stone, will it just like, will it get back to the kidney somehow?
Oh, they always go home. Homeward bound.
I think that the sharp edges on the sides of the kidney stones may be exactly what you need to break a car window.
They're like ninja rocks.
If you put it on the end of a hammer, like the hammer itself probably wouldn't do it, but the kidney stone would push it through.
It's like when you shatter a spark plug, and then you'd throw the little pieces
Yeah,
at a
that's
car
exactly
window.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I grew up in
They
Baltimore.
bust right through.
I do want to say
Okay, next
that
one.
there are people legitimately
The worst
arguing for
slogan
having
for an
flamethrowers. So, just wanna-
Dude, if someone comes to my house and tries to rob me, I should be able to immolate them with a Vietnam-era flamethrower. Their rights end where my home begins. The worst slogan for an erectile dysfunction pill. Get your flopper poppin' or your spaghetti will be A-okay. I will say that whenever you see a story, and I don't know, maybe this is one of those like McDonald's coffee things where it's been misrepresented, but that story that gets passed around about like a robber breaking into someone's home and then they broke their leg falling through the skylight and sued
They
the
sued
homeowner.
them.
How real is that story?
Yeah.
Because that does
That's all for
make
round
me
one.
upset.
Here's the scoreboard.
Wait, how real is which story?
The one where like supposedly a robber like tried to rob someone's home and they injured themselves in the process and sued the homeowner.
Oh, I don't know.
Show me a link. You can't show me a link, chat, but like give me a citation of some sort.
If that actually happens, that's pretty fucked up.
I think that. Oh man, am I gonna go here? Yeah, okay. So I think if somebody's in your house robbing you, you should be able to shoot him.
I agree, actually.
Well, yeah, you don't have a lot of options in that scenario, right? I mean, you could mace them maybe, but you don't know if they're armed.
I mean, at that point, they have implied many different possibilities.
Things
That
could go
are-
wrong. They could shoot you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
stab you.
agree.
Forcibly, like restrain your whole family or something.
Is that controversial to say that you should be
Apparently
allowed to
not.
shoot someone who broke in?
I thought
that's
it
good.
might be, but it's not.
Oh, okay.
I actually have a somewhat controversial opinion on gun control.
Okay, yeah.
As a man who considers himself fairly left leaning, I think completely banning guns is a bad idea.
Whoa.
And that is because it is an amendment in the Bill of Rights. And to this point, the Bill of Rights has never been touched, which is, the first 10 amendments. Very dangerous to amend a Bill of Rights amendment.
For legal precedence reasons, not because you think you're going to defend yourself against the U.S. Army.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something a talking doll should
Russian
not say
paratroopers.
when you pull the string. Your mom's thong is attached to the other end, or harder, Daddy.
Okay.
Rob confirmed all right.
It's true.
I just think touching the Bill of Rights is a bad idea.
Okay.
It opens up a precedent that
Someone
is dangerous.
gave us the hello. Someone gave us the citation. Someone was injured robbing a home, and they sued the homeowner for 400 grand. But did they win?
Yeah, that's like an eBay listing that never got bought.
Sure.
And next, what's lurking under your bed when you sleep?
What's lurking under your bed when you sleep? A flamethrower or a grid of
Open your
infinitely
devices.
smaller beds? Hey, that looks good.
I look so ugly.
No, it's like you look like Claire Underwood.
I look so stupid. Look at I look like a monkey.
I'm not touching that one.
They kept telling me to put my chin up.
They're telling you to cheer up.
Chin up.
Yeah. No, I get it. It looks good. You got nothing to worry about. I would do my Kevin Spacey voice, but it's not kosher anymore. It's been grandfathered out of existence.
My dad shot a dude who broke into his house. The guy got away and into a car and escaped.
The secret to a great
I mean, you got to finish the job.
Oh,
You're gonna go in like
not
that.
necessarily going to go that far.
The secret to a great marriage. Have it gay or infidelity. Have it gay?
Yeah, your way, right away. Have a gay. In Norway.
I don't... Hey, I'll take one marriage, please. And, can I have it gay? Of course, sir.
I was trying to figure out the syntax of how to make it sound good, and I just realized the phrase "have it gay" sounded amazing.
Yeah, it does work. You're right, Chad. I am against gay marriage. Well, it's not that I'm against gay marriage.
Coming up next,
I'm against
seven deadly sins
all
are
marriage,
lust,
of
gluttony,
course.
greed, envy, pride, wrath, and
I'm
sloth.
more for gay
Eight
marriage
deadly
than I'm
sins
for
is-
heterosexual marriage.
It's voting time.
The 7 deadly sins are lust, gluttony, greed, envy, pride, wrath, and sloth. The 8th deadly sin is gun control or loot boxes.
Ooh, I like that.
Says the guy who was married. You got me. It was satirical.
I'm surprised this didn't launch into a conversation about if marriage is something we should have or not.
In your chat, I could see it. In my chat, they're just gonna point out the joke and then put a facepalm emote.
In my chat, they're just all jerking off right now. Anyway.
All right, well, you now have your menu of choices for how you'd like to spend your time. Make your decisions.
Family secret that can
My
come
chat's
out
having a
over
political
Thanksgiving.
discussion
Yep,
about the
that's
second.
what I figured. The worst family secret that could come out over Thanksgiving dinner. You murdered the dog, or you're not my real family.
How's dog spelled?
D-A-W-G.
Oh,
No.
dog.
The dog. Oh, it's that fucking commercial that used to be on like the fucking like Cartoon Network and stuff. Oh, it's still stuck in my head. After like 10 years of not hearing it. There is this toy called the dog. And the commercial was like, the dog. Little body. Huge head. The dog. Enough said. Oh my god, I remember it. Holy
I love that song, and I don't know anything
Living
about it
rooms.
other than what you just said.
Bedrooms.
Oh,
Dinets.
And that's all for round
Oh,
two.
yeah.
Fire up the scoreboard.
How do I remember that? I haven't heard it in 10 years.
Oh.
Advertising is so
Not
scary.
touching that one.
The dog.
Round three, the last
Little head.
Points are
Enough
totaled.
said.
One single prop this time.
It's It's probably on YouTube. Someone go find the commercial. I'm not lying. It's just a fucking commercial for some toy.
A good catchphrase to yell every time you finish pooping.
I like this one.
Do you think the tip of Frieza's dick is like a purple shiny thing? Like the way to match his theme, I mean, like his motif. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got these little shiny purple parts on him. I figured one of them would line up right there.
Frieza's asexual.
Soak it in. Vote with
Oh,
your
okay.
votes.
I think he is.
I got a couple yes definitelys.
Little head, enough said. Poopaloop, I'm done with my grundleshoop. He's done it. I've brewed the stinky drink, or sweet ass chaps and titty cream.
Man, a lot of similar directions here. I really like Poopaloop. I'm done with my Grundle shoe. It's just a good one. It's getting all my votes.
Let's have a ring to it.
If
Yeah.
I could turn back time. If pregnancy was a responsibility that could be shared or like given between the two people involved in the pregnancy, what do you think a fair division of labor would be? Because
Why not just split it down the middle? Why?
you don't sit, it'll die.
No,
Wait,
no,
what?
not like the baby gets split down the middle. Like the time it. What do you mean? I
Like
don't
you
understand the
would
question.
take like the
Wait, like
first
you
4.5
teleport
months
the
and then you
baby?
would remove it and give it to the next incubator.
Well, you do it like in Death Stranding, and you put it in a little vial thing, and you hold it in your throat for a while, or you hold it in your chest.
Well, like Kate and I were talking, it's like, she's like, it's
Excuse
really,
me?
pregnancy is like really bad for a woman because like you got to carry the baby for 9 months, and that sucks.
It's awful.
And then you got to have the baby, and that part sucks, like labor itself.
Yeah.
And then you're supposed to breastfeed the baby, and that part sucks too. And I'm like, dude, we got the easiest job of all time.
No, it's pretty nice. Yeah.
Let's take
You
a
gotta
look at the final
get
scores.
food and
Yo,
rub
but like,
and all the things.
comparatively though,
Well,
that's-
yeah, I can. True.
You have to be emotionally supportive, which is just a rough time. You don't really want to.
I think if we gave the woman like 82% of the job, probably be good.
Is this a joke about how they make 70 cents on the dollar or something like that?
Hey, welcome to
Okay,
the
yeah.
We've
All right, yeah, I like it.
Well, I mean, she was like, it's really not fair. And I was like,
clips below the belt.
you're literally correct. And I'm so glad nothing can be done about it.
Well, controversial opinion.
Yeah.
You know, artificial wombs are a thing that could,
Absolutely, something can be done about it, and
Yeah.
that's the answer. Artificial wombs.
What do you
Nobody
mean-
has to
what do
hold
you
the
mean
baby.
artificial
inside of it.
wombs.
basically as soon as you become pregnant, they take out the blastocyst and put it in an artificial womb.
Yo, but is this the kind of thing that exists for like
Not, I don't think yet, but
well then
it's a possibility in the near future.
amazing. What has it done for me lately?
I don't.
You could also just adopt. Like, you don't have to have a baby at all if you want.
Yeah, but I've got really sick genes. Like,
You sure?
I care about humanity's future, so I'd like to put some of me out there for future generations.
Apparently they've already used it for a lamb. So
If I ever
wonderful.
get
So
diagnosed like terminally, I'm gonna go impregnate as many people.
you should not say this.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you gotta
like
think
not
that one through.
unwillingly, but you know, like I'm gonna put an ad on Craigslist. Hey, anybody want to get? You know, there you have
Anybody
it.
want to get pregnant? The Cobalt Streak story.
yeah.
Do I go here? Is it okay to go here?
Everything is
At
now
this
off.
point, yeah,
on-
might as
I
well.
just don't
yeah.
know if it's. I don't even think it's offensive, but I've always been
You got
wrong
9 seconds.
before.
Cobalt, this is being recorded, my dude.
I'll go for it.
Okay. I did say this the other day on my stream too.
Fair
so.
enough. The strangest new military weapon, blank-seeking missiles, whore-seeking missiles, or
There you
Reddit-seeking missiles.
What's the difference?
Not touching that one with the 10-foot pole.
At least you have a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
That's why I want to pass it on. But you gotta admit, we got, as far, specifically speaking with pregnancy and birth, we rolled a fucking natural 100 on a D100.
Yeah.
Actually the easiest job of all time. I guess the easiest job would just be to impregnate and then leave. But still, like...
Well, that's on the table. I mean, that is something you can physically do.
That is a possibility. That's like when I was arguing with that one guy on Reddit, and he said...
Can you be more specific?
I was arguing with with I believe a r/incels member on Reddit. And his argument was, well, you have sex and then pregnancy occurs.
Hold on, Ryan has to read this.
The most German-sounding word you can invent: Grubenheimel or Wenderschlein.
I like that. It needed to be read. Continue.
Nobody looked up the umlauts, huh? All right.
I mean, that was pretty much. That was pretty much it. That was just like a really funny argument.
Umlauts, all I'm saying.
Spontaneous pregnancy.
The worst way to be
Pregnancy occurs.
The worst way to be murdered.
It's voting time.
The worst way to be murdered. Little head enough said. Or a balloon pump right up the ass.
Oh, that's pretty bad, yeah. Some people are into that, though.
But the balloon pump just makes your internal organs into balloons.
I don't think that's how that
like
works.
Violet from Willy Wonka?
Yep.
Not sure.
She lived, you know.
Well, I mean, they're naturally elastic, and they would gain inflation with air.
I didn't see any proof that any of those children lived.
We talked about this last week, and
Yeah.
I've come to the conclusion Gustav lived.
The chocolate pipe man?
Yep,
No, that's
and-
Augustus Gloop.
Augustus Gloop,
Pipe
that's
Man.
right. And Mike TV lived, for sure.
He's just a tiny guy,
Well,
probably.
he's in
I mean, if
TV.
they
Tiny boy.
if they actually stretched him, though, he's probably rip.
I think Augustus Gloop's dead. I think he's the most dead out of any of them.
What Adam thought when he first met Eve. What are those? Or sick ribs, bruh.
I think all the kids were fine, but then in the back there's one of those filing cabinet shredders, and they threw all the children into that. Just because they could.
Right.
Well, I mean, they did throw that one, the Violet girl, down into the incinerator,
Yeah.
right?
Well, it was only lit 50% of the time, so she had like a coin flip.
My lord. Did you see that enormous? Don't do it, chat, because
What?
Origin will take no prisoners. Somebody got banned from chat for posting like an enormous ASCII penis. It's just like a really, really high definition ASCII dick. That was great. What do you think the word pandiculation means? When your dick can't decide what it likes, or you put a panda on a pendulum and swang it?
Swang.
Put a panel on a pendulum and swang.
Hey Austin, you excited
wins in
to
a row.
play Fortnite?
What?
You excited to play Fortnite? We
What
get
is this?
in our other Skype chat, we get a pleading message from Dan every morning at like 6 a.m. local time. That's like, please, what will it take to put you in a Fortnite match?
That's funny.
It's like a car dealership, just you don't get a car.
It's really good. No, emotes not allowed. Emotes off. Emotes slash emotes only off. How do you turn emote only off? This is a coup.
I think it's actually just emote only off.
Slash emote only off?
Yeah, literally emote only off.
Thank you. Thank you.
I typed it already, you're good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I like that answer. Oh man.
I don't know. Oh.
I'm very happy with both of my ansers. That's a
not
rarity.
Oh, there's
happy
two
with
answers,
either of
you're right.
mine.
That's such a rarity.
Maybe
what is
before
it?
Austin
Let's see this.
says Utopia.
What?
Let's go for win number 4 in a row, boys.
What context is? What's the joke?
The joke will happen organically when we get there. Don't worry.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna order food.
All right, who had the free space on the bingo card?
What happened to your chat? Oh my god.
This is
lot of
the
dicks.
environment I want to live in.
It's almost exclusively people timed out.
It's just a war
It's
zone.
because everybody's
Nice.
putting ASCII dicks.
Take blank.
They're-
Stop doing that and you
No.
won't get timed out, stupid!
I think they're like, you know what? It's worth it.
It's totally
Oh my
worth
lord.
it.
New movie idea.
What?
The Muppets take little boys, or the Muppets take my virginity.
I was gonna.
This is not a good time for the little boy's answer.
You don't
Oh,
understand.
Take Normandy. What a flashback, man.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You know what's nice about being like a verified Twitch partner? Is that you almost can't get banned from any chat.
Yeah. True.
Like,
yeah.
I can go to Corey's chat and I could say some vile things. I could just be a total shithead and everyone goes, haha, NL. Anybody else does it, they're like timed out instantly. It's
Yeah.
an incredible rush of power, man. I gotta tell you.
I like having the check mark. It shows everybody how big my dick is.
My dick.
Come up with a name for a new beer marketed towards babies. Baby brew or milk stout.
Those are actually pretty good.
I'm a milk stout fan. Not a big baby brew kind of guy, but
Not into baby brew.
You shoot baby brew, you don't drink it.
I don't like that. TB does that to this chat. That's true.
Yeah.
You ever hear the
Yeah, he
expression, shit rolls downhill?
Next one.
A fun thing to yell as a baby is being born. He's done it, or I'm out of here.
Why do we have so many baby ones after we were talking about pregnancy?
Yeah, that's weird.
That
Amazon.
is weird.
Amazon Echo, are you listening?
They're listening. Alexa, turn off.
Where do you
Oh,
guys
God, don't.
want HQ2 to be? They announced their 30 final locations today, or their 20 final locations.
I want them to put it inside of me.
Harder, daddy.
I think they should make a flying fortress that somewhat orbits the United States and put
Oh,
it...
that'd be cool. Yeah, like make a helicarrier.
Yeah, but like
That'd
for real,
Oh,
this is
I don't
like a
think
s-
I typed things.
This is like a serious one, though. This is pretty serious.
Dang it.
Jeff
was it
Bezos-
Amazon getting their second headquarters?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. They're probably gonna go somewhere that gives them good taxes.
Next in line.
Insightful. What's the
I mean,
U.S.
that's the
government?
reality.
What's the
Ireland,
U.S. government? No, it's in America or Canada.
They were looking at my state for a minute there, my city, but it's shithole. So
What's the U.S. government really hiding in Area 51? Our gerbs or areas 1 to 50?
Nice.
I wonder if in our lifetimes we will ever find out what, if anything, actually happened in Area 51.
I
That
think
made
it's
people
unlikely.
flip out about it. I mean, not like I'm implying there really is a conspiracy. There might not be, I don't know.
I just feel like it's like a very like if they were keeping aliens in Area 51, it would be like a Merry and Pippin type situation from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yes.
I don't know what that means.
Well, you know, the closer we are to danger, the farther we are from harm.
Movie that could
It just
use
doesn't make
some
any
nudity.
goddamn sense. Why would you keep Why would you keep the aliens in the place where everybody thinks you have the
Oh,
aliens?
I
It's
see.
a stupid
Alright.
idea.
No, this isn't okay.
A movie that could use some more nudity. Paddington 2 or 28 Days Later?
This is not okay.
That was the
messed
one
up.
that they made the joke about Zootopia with.
This is not okay.
I should have said Children of Men.
Paddington 2 is wholesome, okay?
It's a kids movie.
I didn't know there was a Paddington 1 until I saw the
Yeah,
two.
it's called Paddington.
Yeah. Know
The
that
Paddington 1 is actually the third Paddington.
either. What about Paddington 51? Do you think they keep aliens?
As long as they keep getting the hundreds.
De-stuffed bears
Round
there.
2 is now complete. Let's see who completed it well.
You guys think it's likely that aliens have landed on Earth before?
No.
Neither do I.
Is it weird to just say I don't know?
No, that's actually the most sensible
This
approach.
is round
Like
Yeah.
that's as far as my opinion needs to go. Is just I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty-
Point
yeah.
values are tripled, and everyone gets the
I
same
think it's
prompt
unlikely, but also yes, I just don't know.
Prompt is
It's possible, I suppose.
Ooh.
the dumbest method
It's
of
possible the
birth
lizard
control.
people are the Illuminati controlling all of America. It's possible. I
What is
doubt
these
it.
baby questions?
A lot of baby questions. Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, I got another one.
No, it's the last slash.
Oh.
What if the aliens was ourselves? That's a very valid question,
Right,
Black
yeah.
Eyes 4047.
What if they was?
I believe that's the classic ancient what if the aliens was ourselves theory.
Apply your votes.
The dumbest method of birth control. Finishing with the feet, a half sleeve of Oreos applied correctly, prayer, don't shoot the baby brew, or tell them about the artificial lamb wombs. It's a really weird, like, lamb wombs.
Lamb wombs.
It's an interesting expression to say.
I like that you used my baby brew terminology, so I'm gonna give it all 3.
So, how do you guys feel about artificial wombs if they become a thing in the near future?
Mandatory.
Well, like, how viable are they in theory?
Well, it would be the idea with them is that they're actually like so much safer than carrying a baby in your body.
Yeah, I'm like super for it then.
Yeah. Right, but then
Okay, yeah.
The government.
well, no, but I've heard a lot of people. Whenever I brought this up to people with a female perspective,
You can just say women. You don't. People with a
know,
female perspective.
I mean,
Like a man with a female perspective? Like, what is that?
But anyway, it's like taking away the majesty of pregnancy.
Well, it's not like the
yeah,
government's
so
gonna.
majestic.
Push! Push!
Hey, look,
There's
I'm just
nothing
saying,
magic about that.
Government's not
until
gonna
you see
rip
the
your baby out of your womb and put it in an artificial womb.
I'm not saying
No
that
one's
either.
in that
I'm
fucking
just
group
saying.
going, oh, this is so majestic.
I think there are people who do that.
You don't find Afterbirth majestic?
All I'm just saying is, I think we need to
Final scoreboard.
take a moment and identify that we are 5 people with penises, so maybe we don't have the full.
Allegedly.
Fair enough.
But like,
Yeah, I have 2.
Oh, we did it.
what? Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Austin.
I need a medic!
What is the downside to the existence of artificial wombs?
Welcome.
Oh, I don't know. Probably nothing.
Yeah.
Turns the frogs gay.
I mean, you know, you're gonna get the people who are gonna be like, well, this is against God.
Oh,
Why
sorry,
do they have
I
to
was
sound
talking
like that,
to my
Robert?
friend
Why
Bobo.
can't they ever sound like
Let's
a
just be
New
honest, that's
York
what they sound
intellectual? Why can't
It's
it?
against God!
It's an affront against God. Okay.
Unless you get more
It's
votes.
against God!
We know that's what they sound like.
I just want to use that voice for like anything I disagree with. It's like plus 10 to your argument. I'll take the beef sandwich. Yuck. Chicken sandwich is the better option, you fucking idiot. You already do that? You already do that.
Perhaps some people think pregnancy is a bonding experience for the mother and the child.
Yeah, so don't use the artificial womb then.
I mean, I used that example in a way in my wet nurse discussion yesterday, and that ultimately gives you strong bones and makes you trisexual.
Yeah, gives you a milk sibling.
Something.
Milk subling. That's the, you can dom your milk subling.
Let's start the show.
The only argument I have against it, to be honest, is like if they're in like a fucking lab growing babies in like transparent tubes like Alien. That sounds horrifying.
I bet
I mean, that's probably what it would
Sounds
be.
great.
Yeah.
What if like the power went out?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
The worst word that can come before fart. Turd nuggety fart or lethal fart?
I like that.
Luke was a milk dom.
Can you imagine the guilt you would feel if you ran the artificial womb storage facility and something went wrong?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, well, we lost 100,000 fetuses today. So.
Oh God.
Oh, I just realized that's sort of like a beehive where they have all the larvae stored in the little cells.
Straight out of the
Pretty
Matrix.
much, yeah.
Yeah. An
Can we
inappropriate
use the babies as batteries?
An inappropriate theme for a set of kids' pajamas. Mating farm animals or Tide Pods. I guess I'd be really down with artificial wombs if you could actually grow the baby for like 2 years. So when it came out, it was like a year old. You know what I mean?
No, they should actually just do like the Attack of the Clones thing and make them grow up to 20 years old in like 5 days.
That seems actually great. Although I don't really want to be the parent of a 20-year-old in next week. But like, get a couple of years out of their system.
No, you're just like they come out and you're just like, all right, well, choose your college, and you know,
Really needs the formative years, right?
I really need people to be under 20, because that's my prime demo as well, is the thing. Write a newspaper headline that will catch people's attention. Nothing really happened today, or read me, bitch.
I'm imagining this child growing device. It's like a washing machine, right? But it's like the top is sealed and it's just like a spot that you put the detergent in. But it's like the liquid nutrients, and you can sort of like decide traits about your kid by what you put in that little slot. And then you get little vials with various characteristics and pick what you want when you want it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a fun little science experiment. And then you get a person at the end.
What do you guys think would happen if you opened up a can of Campbell's chicken noodle soup
and there was a baby
and
inside?
you emptied it into your dryer and turned it on?
Sounds like a good Kojima game.
It would just.
You think you just make soup?
Fried.
Or would you just make dried soup? Would you make dehydrated
Dry
soup?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, the dryer?
Yeah.
You know how dryers work?
It gets real hot, tumbles around.
The liquid wouldn't have the soup. How would the soup stay?
Well, you could have like a soup bar, You wake up 100 years in the future and are shocked to find your Bitcoin wallet got stolen by Twitch chat or Trump is still president. Oh, Bitcoin jokes are out of fashion now?
What is it at now? Do we know? What's the number?
It was like 14K yesterday.
Bitcoin current price. Listen, who the fuck was saying it was crashing?
It was like 20K 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, but like, who cares?
It's not
it's actually
people who invested when it was 20K.
Well, yeah, they're fucking stupid.
This is madness. If you really want to impress the Olympic diving judges, try a dive that involves a milk sibling reverse flex or cannons.
Yeah, it's at 11.4.
It's 11K.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the matter, Rob?
Oh, nothing. I was just looking at the 11K on Bitcoin and.
Oh, you're wishing you bought it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not at 20K.
It was at 9K yesterday. It was at 16K 30 days ago.
Good lord.
Let's take a look at
It's just all over the place.
It's volatile.
Yeah.
Check Eggcoin? I can't. It's not listed on Coinbase yet. I'm holding 9,500 Eggcoin though. I'm ready.
Eggcoin current.
No, you can't. It's. I don't think that. I think it's New Eggs Coin, which is getting like an echo bump. I'm kind of an expert. I've been reading a lot of subreddits. It's what's called an echo bump. It's when people get confused about which cryptocurrency you're talking about, it, so they buy the wrong one, and it rises as a result. It's called an echo bump.
Well, what is it called though?
It's a echo bump.
Eggcoin price is 0.04, so
Is that
it's
good?
4 cents.
Has it gone up?
I don't know.
This is a dumb prompt because it's just like not the right word for I think what it's asking.
Oh man, there's a really bad joke that I could make here.
I made that echo bump thing up. Some people in chat are acting as if it's real, and I can't let that misinformation stand. It's worth approximately 0.002 USUD. What is USUD? United States on real dollars?
Ultra dollars.
Well, that's a good idea, actually. We could destroy inflation by creating ultra dollars. Distill the concentration into the currency into smaller amounts, and then we reverse the inflation.
And then only give it to rich people.
That's a great idea, too.
Okay, here we go.
They'd be the only ones that could use it properly anyway.
I'd be into that.
The name that Caveman probably gave to diarrhea, soup, or mud.
Vote for your favorite.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. If you guys could, like, you know how in like Fallout 4 where you look in the mirror and you customize your character like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do that, but with your baby. Would you do it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, probably.
Well, that'll absolutely be a real thing eventually. It'll just be an app.
Oh man, that'd be so good.
Can I give him, like, Sharingan eyes?
Sharingan?
Sharingan. It means he can steal your ninja powers.
Oh man.
Give him a really good anime
The
run.
worst thing to receive for trick or treat.
The worst
they
thing
don't
to
have that
receive
as
for trick or treat.
Time to vote.
A duck embryo or both. It's trick and a treat, I guess.
Gotcha. I like it.
Sometimes when people say both, what they mean to say is the movie Bolt, but they have a speech impediment.
But see, I don't like this prompt. It's like the worst thing to receive for trick or treat. Like, it's for Halloween. Trick or treat. Do on Halloween.
This question is written by an alien, yeah.
Yeah.
Worst thing to receive for trick or treat.
You think when they let us customize our children, like...
Is they
You think
the government, or is it your female-minded individual?
No, the reptilian overlords.
Oh, okay.
So, you think when that happens, you know how you can make like a really silly-looking character in Dark Souls? You think a doctor's gonna be like, nah.
Brian would try to make
No,
one
it's
of
like
those. He
naming your
always does
kid
that.
like a $sign. Like child services should take you away.
Yeah.
Worst thing to hear from a passenger next to you at the start of a 20-hour flight. Hey, they let me sneak on this knife, Lou. Or stay here while I check on the pilot. I would rather change my own genetics so that I just pass on my genetics naturally.
That'd be pretty cool. But then it's still a crapshoot. They could get all the bad ones.
Nah, I'll just make them all good. We'll be literally, both me and my wife will be literally genetically pure. Left side of the DNA double helix, all A's. Right side of the DNA double helix, all T's.
I'm glad you tried to explain that one, because saying genetically pure is...
Well, it's because all these idiots think it's about race. It's not about race. It's about base. Nitrogenous bases. Get out. If you don't have all adenine on one side of your double helix, just fuck off. Something that should never be homemade. Vaccines or babies anymore. I'm pretty sure if you only had A's and T's in your DNA, you might literally just be like a tree branch or something. Or like a
banana.
Yeah, like a puddle or something like that. Like you wouldn't grow well, I think. A good use for toenail clippings. Nah or breakfast cereal.
Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Oh, maybe that's how Alex Mack turned into liquid metal.
She
rearranged the proteins in her DNA.
Oh, that organic guanine.
So Red Bull doesn't give you wings, it turns you into liquid metal.
Dude, that'd be dope. Would you give your kid wings?
Yep,
like
yeah, absolutely.
Wings?
Anything
wings?
you could think of, I would give my kid. Absolutely.
Did you say
Anything
evil
that's an
wings?
advantage.
Dangerous territory. I feel like we should move on.
No, it's not dangerous
Would you
territory.
give your kid a
It's
gun?
not dangerous territory. What would be dangerous is not giving your kid every advantage possible.
Would you give your kid a gun?
Absolutely. Hands for guns, guns for hands.
Yeah.
Hands for guns.
Hands for guns. I saw that infomercial on TV. I didn't know how to feel about it.
Would you give your kid fly eyes?
Yep. 4 of them.
And photosynthesis so that they can
Point
eat
down
by
your
the sun.
And you'll all be answering the same prompt this time.
Some people think you can already do that now.
Cobalt.
I had people in chat telling me that genetic modification already existed, and I was like, just no, it doesn't.
Well, it does,
Well, it does.
sort of.
But right, that's the thing. It's always sort of.
You can
and,
make like canola yield a plant with more oil.
Or, well, you could also make mice bioluminescent, so that's pretty weird.
You make your kid look like Flarnot.
I drank Soylent, and on the front of that bottle it says like made
No,
with
they
genetic
don't-
engineering.
That's marketing. That's pseudo-intellectual marketing.
It's not really made with genetic
Well, I
engineering.
mean, everything's made with genetic engineering.
So then what's it lying about?
Well, it's not a lie, it's just pseudo-intellectual marketing.
I don't think I understand the difference.
Is that why you ended
What
up
if-
buying the Soylent?
Let's see the
Soylent is
responses.
people?
Hand out your votes.
A name
What
of
if-
a species of dinosaur you wouldn't want to meet. Thomas, Buttsuckosaurus, Fuckusaurus Rex, Fuckosaurus, Fucks, or Cat.
Wow. Fuckosaurus.
So what if they come out with, like, genetic modification, but the only thing that they allow is making your kid bioluminescent?
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
You do it?
Then he can't play hide and seek.
Psychic spells from China, trying to make your kid's creation. Little girls from Sweden glowing in the dark. Okay then. It's understood the consequence of genetic modification.
Oh,
He
nice.
looks around and he
You know-
hears his own illumination.
Oh, that's pretty good too.
Yeah.
I played it off for a joke, but like I still don't understand why they would call it Soylent when the only association anyone has with Soylent is Soylent Green, which is people. Why would anyone name their product that?
It's the
Why?
worst product name.
I'm being real with you, because Kate drinks Soylent all the time until it was banned in Canada. Now she drinks an analog called Rumble. But anyway, why did you get Soylent?
Oh, I wanted to know what it tasted like, and also it was on sale.
It's like a whey protein shake.
Yeah. I thought it would be useful for times when I needed to stream, but I just didn't want to make food.
Was it?
But I don't think I like the taste of it enough that I would want to buy it again, so I just have like 12 bottles to drink.
That's pretty
Why don't
much
you get some muscle milk?
That's pretty much where I came at it from. I was like, I had it and I was like, it's not bad, but... And I understand, it's actually really convenient to get like a 250 or... well, actually, it's 400 calories, I guess, but a 400 calorie well-balanced drink that you can consume in like a millisecond, but I just don't like the taste that much.
It's not terrible. I wouldn't not recommend it if you're looking for that, but it's like, it'll either get you or won't. It didn't
I
get
got a
me.
bottle of Coke next to me. It has like 5,000 calories.
That's
so,
probably
you know.
not true.
Yeah, I mean, it probably has less vitamins in it is the
Well, I
thing,
mean, it
but-
probably has less calories than a Soylent does, but they all
That's
come
probably
from
true.
sugar and corn syrup, so... Anyway.
Good point.
No, you don't understand. I'm not going to start slicing up strawberries and putting them in Soylent. Because then that completely compromises the whole
Bless
reason
you.
to be consuming Soylent in the first place. Anyway, let's pick our channels. Why don't we start with Austin?
Hi, twitch.tv/last_gray_wolf. I am gonna keep streaming for a little bit. I don't know what, but if you wanna come watch, feel free. Otherwise, come watch me play video games
Why don't
every
you
day.
play Dragon Ball FighterZ?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go get my PS4 out of the closet. That's what you're
Monster Hunter World Beta?
I'm not gonna get my PS4 out of the closet. That's what you're-
Everybody's Golf?
Thank you.
Horizon?
How long is the Monster Hunter?
Get a room,
beta
you
for?
two. Jesus.
Whoa, Kate! Surprise pizza!
Yeah.
Nice!
Oh my
yeah,
god,
man.
why
Amazing.
isn't that here also? Where
That's
I
kind
am
of
from?
the best, like.
That's the
surprise.
best surprise, yeah.
Please send us all pizza when we
incredible.
get some for Ryan.
That's incredible.
That's like in, you remember in school when they would have pizza parties sometimes?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Good times.
Just get to have pizza.
parties, put it in a box, deliver it to my house.
Married.
I gotta use the restroom
Nice.
real bad.
All right, go ahead,
So-
Cobalt.
Hi, Cobalt. Gonna go use the restroom. I'm playing Slay the Spire, trying to get my 4th win in a row right now and finish these unlocks out. It's pretty awesome. Thanks for having me every now and then on the Thursday edition of the NLSS. And I had fun. I'm gonna go use the restroom now before I explode.
Dope. Thank you,
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Robert.
You really had to pee.
God damn.
Well, I'm Alpaca Patrol. You can find me at Alpaca Patrol everywhere. Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Also, discord.gg/Alpaca Patrol. Streaming on Twitch. I might do like some solo stuff on Twitch and like upload videos on there with the new Premiere thing because it's kind of cool. So that might be a thing to take a look at. And also movie night on Saturday, so come by for that.
What about Medieval Engineers with Mike? Are we still gonna do that?
We could do that this weekend, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it would have to be this weekend then.
Probably,
We want to make like a community server where we can build castles and then other people can build castles and then we can fight them with trebuchets and shit.
That would be badass.
Nicholas.
We learned a little bit in 3 hours. It was fun. Hey everybody, Ronkley Smile here. You can check me out here on Twitch at Ronkley Smile, everywhere in addition, Twitter as well. I'm gonna eat for like a minute and then I think I'm gonna come back and we're gonna work on our judgment colony, but I need like a few minutes actually to get some food because I'm like low energy. I'll drink a Soylent. There you go.
Nice, yeah.
You gotta knock those suckers out.
12 Soylent's a lot of Soylent.
Yeah, I couldn't finish a single bottle so far. I've tried a couple times. I always get like a third down.
Does not being able to finish a bottle of soy-based meal replacement make you high testosterone because you can't stomach that much soy?
Wait,
I
does
think it's the
Soylent give
consistency
you...
more so.
Do you get man tits from Soylent?
Yeah, if you drink about
I don't know.
1,000 of them an hour.
What did you just retweet, Ryan?
It's a picture of Carl.
That's not Carl.
Every
Carl's
character
the
on The
kid.
Walking Dead is Coral. That's
Why
Shane
did you
Coral, Carl's dad, and
Forget
Lori.
who Carl is?
Why did you retweet them? So
None of those people are Carl.
Shane is Carl's stepdad.
Oh.
Carl's dad is Carl's dad. And
Rick does say Carl mostly.
who the fuck
He's the
is
one that
Rick?
Don't worry about it.
I only know Shane.
Rick
Lori.
is Carl's dad.
They're all people who say each other's names. It's usually them not saying their own name a lot.
Is T-Dog still alive?
Don't answer that because I want to not be spoiled on it.
What,
ever.
dude? You're worried about T-Dog spoilers?
Yes.
T-Dog.
Wait, isn't
Coral.
he a black character on The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, that means
T-Dog.
that they live for one season until they get a new black character.
Oh, he was in season 2. They sent T-Dog into the
That's
well
not
to
even
pull
true
that walker
anyway.
out of there. Cool.
It's like
T-Dog.
basically every season.
I don't know why. I always thought it was weird that they kept calling him T-Dog. Everybody else has like a real name. Girl. T-Dog.
Got a lot of silly names.
Let me get my food.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
out of
gonna
here.
eat this pizza.
Nice.
Yeah, Michonne certainly lived through more than a season.
That's true.
I never saw
And I think he
Michonne.
knows that. Oh, okay.
I
You
never,
didn't get to season 2.
I never saw Michonne.
She was.
I guess she was at
like
the end of
season
season 2.
4 or something, wasn't she?
I thought she was at the end of season 2 and then like mostly in season 3.
Yeah, I stopped watching season 2 after they opened up the barn.
Yeah.
I was
That's
like,
a good point to
because I was
stop.
like, well, this is like a really tense kind of like drama thing. They open up the barn, and I was like, what the fuck, zombies? I thought this was a nice tense drama about a multi-ethnic family having some fun times on this farm. All of a
That's
sudden,
fair
they
to think
shoehorn
that,
fucking
honestly.
zombies into it, and I was,
Yeah.
no, I did not see season 1.
You just only watched season 2.
I only watched
and not
season
all-
2.
That show sucks. Come at me.
Cool.
I mean, it sucks for sure now. It didn't suck at first, I don't think.
I think the first season's good. And
I
then
made it through about 5 seasons of it.
I got to
Maybe
like 4 when they made a cartoon character as the supervillain, and then I was just like, yeah, I can't do this
Bobby
anymore.
Hill?
Basically.
All right.
This guy, yeah.
I'm gonna hang up with you guys.
Alright, see you later, guys. Thanks for having me on. Bye.
I didn't hang up yet. I'm still just hanging out here. It's me and Cobalt. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. Me and Kate are going to be live. Are we playing Monster Hunter, Kate? We're playing Monster Hunter World tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or soon abouts around that time. That's 4 hours from now. Twitch.tv/LovelyMomo. Looking forward to it. Thanks to everyone who subscribed during this garbage fire. It's Bow Bow, Brent DB, Brad from Canada, Gladira, Air Force Balls, MCon729, Tinashu, Aerodactyl, Flame Priest, 1000 Tiny Llamas, Jay Laswell, Salty the Rower, the Cam Wow, Poppin' Loch Ness Monster, JFung23, Watkins577, Mario97, Pablo95XDXD, Jesse on 89, Lewis543, Dr. Throat Punch, Cockstrangler69. So someone in my chat got permabanned from Twitch because their name was XX69 Scumlord69XX. Twitch was like, we've reviewed your complaint and it's a real ban and you deserve it. But Cockstrangler69 gets to roll with it for the time being, at least, I guess. I don't understand. Double standards, man. Scumlord it's a perfectly fine name, I think. Supra 312098. Squissy 42, Icos 9, the Gak 221, Elendil 89, Hertz. Don't report him. That's bad manners. He's a subscriber. Mamma Mia Raffioli. I mean, that's offensive. These are all offensive when you get down to it. Mr. Spraytan 34, Sidious, Ocean Shape, Rebel Pro, Marvelous McGee, Polar Square, Flustered, Mrs. Tanks, Von Ruski, JXQ Games, Vogelcross, 1v Jake, Ben Banania, Morstacita, Kayetro, Elvis0898, Weird Webster, Knight Who Says Knee, Dong Machine, sorry, you're banned, Zeta Heronisa, Shikaka, Weiss12, Einfosmit, Fading Void, Potato Base, Scrunchman, Bethelmark, So I Can Unsub, Ravenet, Dr. Defective, Voltaics, Moetore, Baron Klaus von Snarflegut, Trojan Prince Hector, Trojan Prince Hector, there you go. Arsavalio, Inconsistent, Rubber Knife, Snoof Frog, Snoof Froggy Frog, Umga the Great, Gigadrax, Alu 322223, Bortogo 1, OC Mojo, Deep Fried Toasty, Saucy Z, STFU Donnie 23, Cool Beans 905, Eyeballing, SC Crew Band, Ultimate Twitch the Second, Death of Me Band says Death, The Scrub Lord, You're on Thin Ice, Chaos the Cow, Syax, CC Chili Carnage, Drowcade, Pumpkin Minion Band, I Want to Come in Rainbow Dash, Days Are Numbered, and McMurdertree, Fire Noobsta, Louis Salmon, Nordfred, Boobs in a Bottle, see you later, Samring 5, That's So Reagan, no politicals, Dr. Jackal, Droll Orchid, Let's Go, Metal Moser, Moto Turtle, Young Khaleesi, spoilers, band, Hoop Hoopinson, Zeniat, YouTube, spoilers, and band self-promotion, Helmion, High S212, Crazy Driver 018, Lawn Dog, banned, no gift subbing. That's a grief sub. That's a grief sub to Sprock, and you're permanently banned from my chat. Aligned License 0, Aussie Azure, Emerald 92, Potato EJ, Runny Cummies. Now that was just vile. Squag, Blezerith, Big Bad Wolf Winkle, that made me feel uncomfortable, and as a result, you are banned. Last King of Denmark, Helmut Kruger, and Baron V Square. And thank you guys very much for the subscription. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making an effort to watch without ad block. Thanks for the cheers and all that. I'll be live with Kate in about 4 hours. See you then.